Oh shit, we're going.
Hey! I'm gonna stop looking at memes before they cause me to react more.
Oh, we can tell how tonight's going to go.
Completely professional.
Absolutely. Well,
Interesting.
welcome back for more Star Wars D&D. We are waiting a title or a for the campaign, which is my fault, or a group name, which is not my fault, for me to get proper introductions there.
Kinda your fault.
The group name's not my fault. I'll take the campaign name, my fault. Though. So, last episode.
Sentinels bitches.
God damn it. Last episode.
Why aren't we arrested yet?
Everybody started in the hospital, which is where it sounds like we're going to end up this episode. But
I almost did.
We started off last episode, everybody was gathering up in the hospital and recovering from some very trying times.
I mean, two people were recovering. The rest of us was just moseying around.
That's fair.
I'm trying to have fun, so I don't know what you mean by trying.
That's fair. But everybody had, as we had picked up, some of the four big names of you guys would know, well, three big names and one tag-along who did not look like he belonged, in the form of Cecil, Sato, Mrav, and Holiday. After sending them off, and you all had a brief discussion, a rather lengthy discussion with Cecil, basically debriefing what had happened through a number of events, such as on Duro, on Rorak 5, why you had a man in a wheelchair with sunglasses and medical supplies.
Fucking ignore it.
Because don't worry about it.
And a couple dreams, other fun discussions. And the end talk summarized up with nothing was going against you guys. You were thanked for all of your assistance in saving somebody he held dear as a friend. And it ended with Baker currently being put on the shoot on sight list because he cannot risk any members. After also getting a brief discussion in with T-Lock and then to his matron later on, getting some aid and reassurances and sent to help Dathomir. You all, well, I believe that was about the time Nemo showed up with his fun project that he'd been working on all week.
He played with his Schmied.
With a lot of tender love and care poured into it all. And you all got to meet Johnny's new arm. And you immediately decided, we're checking it out now, and ran away from the hospital. Went back to the hotel room, proceeded to test it out, and we ended and are picking up with Chani staring at her arm, way distended and malformed and misshapen, stretched across the floor at a decent length.
Okay, so obviously I think I need some additional physical therapy.
It looks like a spaghetti noodle, but giant.
Gross.
It'll just take a little bit of practice. I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Yeah, there's that, and it also needs to match the rest of me. At least a little bit.
You want my honest opinion?
Probably not, but go ahead.
Cut it off and start again.
I mean, I could do that.
We'll just slap a coat of blue paint over it.
That's
That
not gonna work the way you think
Probably
it
wouldn't
does.
work.
Well, logically, it works in the same way all cells do, whereas they will begin to multiply and do things, just kinda find the pigment part of it and make it the same as the rest. And then as the dead skin piles up and does things, it should just be fine.
That's a very fair argument. And I don't know why I didn't think about it before.
Whatever the case, I need to figure out how this works, and also there's the matter of the ship, which people should still be checking up on every now and then.
It's got about a week left.
So I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot around town. I'm probably going to be mostly in here, causing a horrific hotel bill that I don't think that we're paying.
Is everybody in here in this room at the moment?
I believe so.
Just don't wipe with it.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair. Your arm is still a giant spaghetti noodle.
I gotta work on it.
That's fair. I just was offering it up. It's there.
I don't have any
Stretched out.
control over it at the moment.
Lengthy, weird vertebrae, knotted bits in it.
Did we ask where she got it from?
Oh, you guys absolutely know Nima did this.
Well, yeah, but do we know where she got it?
He made it. He said he made an arm.
I said I
So-
put together an arm that would suit all or fulfill all of her needs, no matter what they might be.
Well, can we?
I have to
by
argue
looking at
that.
it, can we assume like what it was made out of, or no?
Your wording, my dude. Listen to what you did to him.
The DM is gone. He's fucking gone. He's over there.
Where?
That was not expected.
I didn't know he left the room.
He didn't.
I muted my mic and Max has picked me up.
Hey, Johnny,
Huh.
can you bring it back?
What it?
Arm. Can you
Working on
bring
it.
your arm back? Do you
Make a
Do you need
wisdom
help?
check.
Maybe. 17?
It retracts.
Okay.
It just. And you hear all the things popping back into socket.
So long as it doesn't
Nope.
feel like they're popping back into socket.
It does, but not in this, like, not when you're off it. It's like you're high on morphine and it's being popped in, and it just feels weirdly numb but noticeable, but without the morphine.
Nope, that's disgusting.
It is absolutely filthy and disgusting sounding.
And additionally, while you're in there doing stuff, I would imagine you want to make it to where that, and then just kind of gestures at noise, isn't, well, feeling like that normally feels.
What does it feel like? I mean, there's
Come here,
no
give me your arm.
precedent on
Come
any
here.
of this. I mean, I guess
Make
I'll
it
hold
happen.
out
Would
my
you like
arm
me to help?
shorter,
Take it up.
willingly.
Alright, let's dislocate his
I'll let you
fucking
make a
arm.
medicine. I'll also let you make a medicine with intelligence.
I think we should all work together in dislocating his arm.
Come
It's
here.
a team effort.
Wait, this is happening. Okay,
Absolutely, it's a
make an
fucking friend.
acrobatics check, Nima, if you're resisting. If not, this is just.
Can I hold his feet?
You don't.
I
Why do you
wasn't
need to
aware
hold?
of any malice.
What is with you
I
and
said I was
feet?
going to give her my
Okay.
arm willingly.
Your turn.
So,
What is your check there,
Athletics.
Johnny?
Athletics, you said?
I said or medicine with intelligence.
That's a higher number. Makes it a 19.
Eva, you walk over there. Shawnee gently takes your arm, looks you dead in the eye, says something. I don't know. Whatever you want to say there.
A bit like this.
And your arm is out of socket now. And it hurts like a absolute motherfucker.
And now we put it back.
Hey, can I do that part?
Shrugs.
Make a medicine check.
biting on to my other hand. Try to resist the pain a little bit.
To be fair, it did not hurt like a normal dislocation for Johnny there.
Oh no, this is the part that really fucking hurts though.
Mm-hmm.
And he's literally just gonna go up there, and I hope with a 19, just slap it back in.
You just picked up something a little hefty, because like you're decently fit, but you know you don't have like the straight muscle mass. You just kind of look over and
Oh,
go,
yeah.
hey, this works, and he pulls like just a general tool on the ground that looks like maybe like a wrench or adapter. And you just go, and it goes right back in. And I would like you to make a con save, Nima.
I feel like this has gone abusive.
We don't want any of that. Yeah, yeah.
21.
Well, you don't lose focus or like brief consciousness. But I just want you to be clear. It felt like somebody pulled your arm apart, lined it with dozens of tiny nails, put it back, and rotated it about 6 times.
And left the nails.
Yeah, well, I thought the nails was assumed. But fair. Also, the outside of your arm hurts like somebody just whacked it with a fucking wrench.
That's just an added bonus, if I'm honest. Also, I didn't need to pick up a wrench. I could have literally used the blunt end of my fucking lightsaber.
This felt better, though.
Probably.
The blunt end of the Force.
That too.
What I'm getting at is 3 people assisted in dislocating my arm
And then
and then
relocating your
slapped
arm.
it back in it in the
Can I
most
give-
violent way possible.
Can I
Not the
give
most
it-
violent,
Can
but
I
an
give
incredibly
him?
violent way.
Can I give him some Tylenol?
To hurt you?
You could give him Tylenol, but keep in mind, right
Do
now,
you really
Nima
want to
would
ask
be
that question?
Nima would be aware of this. You have high-end painkillers currently in your biochemistry kit.
I don't have a biochemistry kit.
You have some
Go get
good
those.
shit. Or
It's just
Make
an
medicine
excuse to
check.
try them.
make a medicine check, or make
Sir.
your biochem check.
Is it medicine with
So I
intelligence?
just
I'll
wanna-
let
Or
you
with
use
wisdom?
intelligence. I'll let you use intelligence.
Ooh.
Medicine is an intelligence check anyway.
It's normally a
Or wisdom
wisdom.
check.
I let it go on intelligence for education purposes too.
Oh shit, it is!
Yeah,
I was reading the wrong stat, but it doesn't matter because I rolled the right number. Cool.
I'm just letting it be intelligence for some things like a book learning education possibly too.
Wait a second. I get to reroll natural ones, right?
You do.
I was this
You do.
character, right? Okay.
You do.
Yeah.
Making sure.
Please roll a second one.
It's 24.
Wait,
Okay.
Damn.
You don't overdose.
No
Yeah, you
opioid
feel
addiction today.
real good right now. You guys all watch Nemo walk over stiffly, holding your arm with like a kind of feel to him. Pull out a needle and just.
Oh no, that's just fucking
That's just
cheating.
Much better.
I'm having.
That's just fucking cheating.
I'm having flashbacks.
You might be. But if it makes you any reassurance, Nemo looked a lot more professional than most of the people you've seen.
Excellent.
Right, so he's gonna be out of it for a while. I'm gonna find you a notepad so you can write things down. No doing things for a little bit.
Which arm did you dislocate? Left or right?
Eeny, meeny, miny, that one.
You
Left.
don't know the difference anymore.
Dominant or
Probably left.
non-dominant?
Let's put it this way. If you have a dominant and non-dominant hand, which hand would you have given out on a first instinct, which is usually your dominant hand?
You
I
don't.
wouldn't think anything painful, so I would think right hand.
Yeah, so probably
No.
your dominant, because that's the one you instinctually reach out with normally to do things.
You don't even know the difference anymore. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
It just means I don't have to write any reports. Hooray!
sure.
Were they having you write with like a
Yeah.
pencil?
Oh no, you.
No.
Oh no,
Okay.
you still gotta write. You still gotta write reports. Now they're just invalid, and you gotta redo them because you're high.
No.
You explicitly remember this, Billy? You were missing an arm, and they still made you write a report.
Yeah, but I'm a robot. I can't be high.
Sure.
Change that.
You can program a robot to have the
Exactly.
feeling of being high.
Exactly.
I
So
watched.
jacking on.
I watched Futurama.
I don't think that- I don't think that is a good-
For me, please?
No, fuck off. I don't think that is a good fucking
Aw.
reference to picture what a robot should do, Max.
But
but this stuff looks really stupid. Man, we are on it tonight. Absolutely. Okay. So you've all mildly tortured
Smooth
Nima.
jazz in the background. Makes it all okay.
I can't use the name they actually called that music for Cantina music either right now. Oh my gosh.
Hey, they
Well-
could have had Lee dislocate the arm. That would have been worse. I didn't help.
What is everybody else doing?
Making sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Watching the show.
Or fight at the arm I just saw.
Are you doing some basic, like, try to get your arm under control stuff?
Kinda, sorta, but the person who's supposed to help me is now kind of, woo-woo, so let's, nothing
You're also
big.
smart. Okay. Just try to maybe get used to using your arm some, not letting it randomly turn into a floppy.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom check for the time doing this.
Sure. This dice has been good to me. It continues. 18.
Okay. It goes pretty well. You don't break anything, you don't accidentally punch a hole in your screen, your arm maintains consistency. What's everybody else doing during all this?
It doesn't randomly
She's
turn
working
into
on this for
blades
a
whenever I
while.
gotta scratch my head. Ha!
No. No, you don't cut yourself yet. Though you have this weird, horrible idea of shaving accidents that could happen in some instances with somebody with this hand.
What's Nima doing?
We'll get there. What's everybody else doing?
I want to mess. Well, I want to mess with Nima, but I gotta know what he's doing first.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I feel like Nima's just. Yeah, in a chair.
He's just
Sat me
making.
next to the biochemist kit. And I know I just did this with the arm. So I'm thinking, wondering, and I'm looking.
My primary objective during this, as specified, was stop him from doing anything stupid.
Nope, I want to hear him though. I want to hear him out. Go ahead.
Gotta
I want
write
to hear
this
it out.
report anyway, so why not just redo it? Do it all over again. And I'll feel the write the report real easy. I can just show them. Have video evidence. That'll do it.
You attempting to start the process over while being
If
watched
you're
by
wondering,
Shawnee.
my ass is famous. That's one of the guys that was.
I am indeed
Milton
attempting to
Ramirez.
start this
Okay.
process.
We'll get to that in a second. What is everybody else doing?
Patiently waiting, hoping my box of added supplies come in so I can get to work on making my things better.
I forgot to confirm which of those you got, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I looked through them, I just don't think I sent the reply.
Never said shit.
Yeah, that's the same. Alright. Really quickly here. Parts for the Saber Whip. Good. Disarming cell. Good. The collapsible hilt, the collapsible keyed hilt, I really was what it was. Good. And you can have the beam lenses, the crippling beam lenses, or Ossus dueling lenses, but not both, one or the other.
What about one of each?
You could also do one of each.
I'll do one of each.
That's what they can get to you on the demand for the moment.
No. No ventilation stabilizer. Oh well. Or disruptor saber.
Yep.
Damn.
A lot of it was what they had on hand that they could get here quickly.
I mean, we're not gonna be here fucking quickly though. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, but remember, getting it there quickly means it was somewhere nearby on planet. Maybe you guys are gonna be gone in a week.
Someone nearby on planet. Oh no, they're just talking about a sentinel base. God damn it! I got my hopes up, and then I immediately dashed them myself. Fuck.
Hey,
But
why
you
don't we
have
go?
those to go work on if you want to finish, because you asked for the parts, so you would have
Oh,
to put the stuff.
Yeah, like if I have the parts, I will put it together.
Okay.
Listen, dude. He needs something to fucking do over the goddamn month and a half that we're sitting here.
Make So you want to put the saber together, the whip one together. You want to rebuild your thing. That's 2 projects. Is that the 2 projects all together? I think.
I gotta look up what the lenses do again, but they're all I'll let you know where everything is going.
Okay.
In, like,
Right
a
now,
message.
just roll 2 of your artificer kit checks,
Okay.
and then if we have something we need to roll a 3rd or 4th, we'll roll a 3rd.
So kit is I got an 18. Oh god, and a 26.
Oh yeah, there are no issues during any of this. Just apart, together. It takes a little bit of time. You gotta finagle. You gotta be careful. You mess these things up, they tend to take your hands off.
Oh yeah.
But it goes pretty smoothly, methodically. It's very calming to just take it apart and put it back together. Reassemble things. What's everybody else doing? Don't speak up, Nima. I know what you're doing. I want to hear what everybody else is doing to see how distracted they are during this. What is the rest of the group doing? There's Billy, Tinu, and Sorsha still to go.
So where are we going after this?
I don't know. Since no one else is saying anything.
Well, we'll probably get orders to go somewhere.
Hopefully not.
To be fair, you guys have not gotten very many direct orders.
I forgot how many.
Mostly ignored the ones we have gotten, if we're honest.
I forgot how many grenades can I make?
I'm letting you run around with 5 with all your other equipment. But you said you refilled them last time.
So
I have 4 frag grenades. Those aren't. Well, does that count against the ones I carry?
if they're just frag grenades that you bought, probably not, right?
I don't know if I bought them or if I found them on a body.
I think
I'm
you
asking
refilled
because I'm
them-
small.
I think last time you refilled at the stores. Like the Sentinels offered some of their basic stuff. Like you had some more basic explosives you could get access to.
Because in my inventory I have like 2 med packs, 3 explosive. I don't have any smoke and 4 frag.
If you want to get a couple smoke, I thought you get a couple smoke probably, but you do have that big limit of you who are like 1.5 feet tall, a foot
And
tall.
that's why I was asking if the frag grenades count against what I can carry.
At this point, are you looking to get some more smoke grenades?
Just 2 since I carry 5. That's what I was asking.
I'll let you grab 2. I'll let you piece together 2 smoke grenades. But make a demolition kit check for me.
Okay.
I'm normally not too worried about inventory, but when you're 1.5 foot tall, you do start to run into just volume space.
No, you see, that's why I was asking.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay, that's that one. And then the Osis dueling expert type.
What's your
Plus
check
2
kit?
bonus.
it is 8. What is it? Yeah.
Intelligence and proficiency, I believe.
Intelligence. But they have expert in it too, right?
Okay, then intelligence and double expertise. Which I think you're at +4 still, so 8 plus your intelligence modifier.
Yeah, it's 25.
Oh, easily.
Oh, there it is. I have it written down on the side. That's why I couldn't see it. Okay, yeah, 8 plus 5.
Fair.
Here we go.
Alright, that leaves Billy and Sorsha.
Well,
I think
y'all have
Sorsha
fun
said
here
she's
with
watching the show.
y'all have fun here with the arm and whatever he just injected himself with. I'm gonna go head by the hospital office.
Explosive style duel again.
It's not a question I want to hear right now. Hospitals and explosive style don't go together great. Sorsha,
I did say I was just gonna watch the show.
important question.
Yeah,
Would Sorsha
yeah.
be assisting chaos or keeping things calm? That's all I want to know.
Assisting chaos.
Okay. I would like you to cause a distraction for Chani somehow. Distract Chani somehow, please.
Can I go up and shake her hand and see if it expands?
Absolutely.
She's gonna go up to her and she's gonna shake her hand and she's just gonna pull on it and just keep pulling on it.
Sorsha, stop it. I do not like this.
Sounds painful.
Grab her arm.
Make a perception check. Johnny!
Make a perception check.
Grab her arm.
It's feeling kind of boneless when she shakes it. Like, it starts to wave a little bit. Like, you can be a killer at the wave with that one arm now.
Shani, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a little gross.
14.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Bleh. Nice chair. I feel like you're currently murmuring something about the thread count. But nothing weird's happening. You're just trying your arm, keeping the calm. Sorsha's making your arm do weird things that you're pretty sure arms aren't supposed to do, but god damn it, this arm's doing it. It's got about 8 extra joints that should not be there. Why don't you make another wisdom save? This is gross.
I succeed. Critical, yes.
I will believe you. Okay, I say I believe you. I believe you. It's not a high thing. Please.
Shani, this is real gross.
What are you doing, Billy? Sorry.
Oh, I said I was going to the hospital.
Well, you're heading to the hospital. What are you heading there for?
Oh, I was gonna check on, our big guys up there, what they got planned for us, if they have anything planned for it, but I figured that'll be a while since we're at the hotel.
Yeah, fair. Fair. On the way. Nima. You see your moment. You are high. We're in pain and then very quickly transition to this, but you are a very smart man still. I would like you to make another biochemistry kit check.
Stop with the spoons.
Gain proficiency
Listen,
with this.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
No. Explicitly for this moment, you are high off your ass. Yes. Explicitly for this, because I want to see where this is going.
Let's see.
Oh yes, high off your ass and
Natural
doing
20
science.
with a what's that score? 35.
What are you trying to do with a nat 20 35 total? Are you trying to
step again?
the whole thing?
Say it again.
Are you trying to step by step the whole thing?
I need to write this report. Probably should start from the beginning, shouldn't I?
I was gonna say intelligence, but at this moment, with how things are going, make a wisdom check.
Uh, 21.
God damn. Okay, yeah, it started. They were paying attention. You have your
What arm was I
moments.
working on again? Was it arm? Is it physical arm? Arm is in weapon? Arm is in mechanical? Something or another?
You will find out, won't you?
I guess we'll see once I finish.
Right, you're good, James. We'll find out, won't we? But in other news, I guess at this moment we just have Billy's thing here as you're getting in. Which big head office you heading to?
Is Sato's open? No, he's probably busy. He's got a lot of things to work over, especially
He's
the
got a
tower.
lot of things to do, yes.
Let's just go in order of how they are in the hall.
In the hall?
Yeah, whichever one's first. Just check in on them.
In the hall? Nobody.
No, like, which room is first? Like, go down the hall.
Mom's room was on the way first. But, looking in, she is not in there. There's an agitated nurse talking to a slightly scared doctor.
Nope,
And
not
there is
touching
a
that.
Favome. Not a Favome. There is a Marav in the corner, desperately trying to keep a straight face.
Poke head in. Just look at Marav. Just like that slight eye contact.
And he almost loses it again.
Head just back around the corner. Just nope. Not touching that mess.
Mm-hmm. Cecil's is next down.
Well, that's the only one left, isn't there, with Sato busy?
Yeah.
Knock. Wait, was there a door? I don't remember.
Yeah, there was a door. He had a room set off for him to do stuff while he was here.
Knock or button or whatever it is to alert.
You just hit the knock, 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 and you hear from inside, yes, I'm aware she's not in her bed. No, I do not know where she is. And no, she will not come back if I ask her to.
Thanks for the information. I was going to ask, though, boss.
Come in then. I'm sorry if as you open the door, he sees you. I'm sorry if I assume that has been the question for the past 4 hours for me.
Understandable. Tiff hat coming in. So, what's our next plan of action here we got going on? Just to cut straight to business.
Well, at the moment, I am attempting to get through the bureaucracy of bullshit to send aid to Telok's planet. What I can send, at least. As for
And
you, all, we have you set on the side for a little while as you have a teammate that needs some intense physical therapy, last I was aware.
I think that might be done by the week. End of the week.
Well, just, you know what, no, I'm going to make you roll persuasion on that one, because that's a very odd statement to hear as somebody who did not have an arm earlier that day.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
All right. 16.
You see the look of a man who has seen too many things, been asked too many questions for things he can't answer, and very tired for it.
Now, I see you might not be believing me, but we do have 2 very good arms tech people.
He just
and
holds up a hand for a minute. Nope.
Got it, you don't need explanation.
Nope. It's not that I doubt you. I don't doubt your statement. Problem is, I do not doubt your statement.
Okay, so with that information...
What questions would you have for me then? What you would be intending, what we would like you to do? Or if you
Yes.
have orders?
Both.
Well, one, I'm hesitant to issue any orders at the moment, is the previous medical condition combined with the fact that we have to route through a number of things, and you seem to have better luck stumbling into things than most of my investigators who do the digging.
The Force works in mysterious ways, sir.
Make a perception check.
23.
That is an eye twitch. I am aware that it is a strange influence on the galaxy. And he's actually taken a moment of, he's just like, I was not expecting this today. You just, like, this was not how today was supposed to go. It was supposed to be a paperwork day, and here we are. I was going over the old reports. You still have, from a ways back, mentioning of holocrons that you were looking for and did not find what you thought. So that is a potential route we could send you on. There's the route of sending you to Dathomir to help aid and assist Teal'c and his ilk in kin with whatever is happening there that they need to remedy and settle.
My ilk, how dare you?
Ilk is not... Ilk is a neutral term. It's just used evilly sometimes. And I also said kin.
Don't you know people with a vocabulary are inherently evil?
Apparently, it's great. It's good. I like this logic. That just sounds mean. Okay.
Matt, back to our run that lasted over an hour.
I'm running like 3 conversations in my head sometimes. Sorry.
You're good.
In the final course that I could recommend for you is your 2 compatriots. I know you wish to save one of them, and the other one is potentially neutral or able to be swayed to our side.
Well, amongst our group, we have sides that are going to take bias in that, including myself.
I'm aware. But I'm also aware you wish a different objective than that. I have to order most of my sentinels to follow. In each of those situations. Whether you're on a hunt for a person, an object, or playing point defense for a planet, or more specifically, a clan. So as of now, I cannot give you any orders on what you should do, as I am not fully aware of the state of your group. But I can recommend at least those courses of action seem prevalent at the moment.
Well, can't really hunt my fellow droids if we have no leads of where they're gone, so we can go ahead and scratch that one off, unless anything else comes up.
We can alert you of anything we notice. But if what you guys said about those 2 left are accurate, they're the kind that don't want to be found and will be very difficult to find.
Quite so.
I actually intended before you came in to set your previous captain, leader, he seemed pretty allergic to titles, on that path to find your fellow droids, to at least find them and let you know. Your group as a whole.
Alrighty.
But if you wish to do so, I will send him on something else.
Like I said, if you ask me that, I'm going to have bias towards wanting to find them. But I can bring these 3 options back to the group and let them take a vote of what they want to do. Quite frankly, all 3 might come together somehow or one way or another.
Things do tend to coincide.
I feel like no
Hard
one's
choices are going to be made, Billy. You know that, right?
I feel like no one's going to vote for the holocron. Is there any information on that?
I would have to ask Sato for details. He's kept it on his personal drives ever since the suspicion of leaks. But one of them would, I'd imagine, if I remember, it does coincide with Dathomir. There's also, I think, one that coincided with Kashyyyk.
Oh man, I haven't heard that name in forever. How are the Wookiees doing?
Not great. I'm realizing just now that you missed out on a large section of history, so not great. Could be doing much better. But they are recovering from earlier events.
I'll look it up on a flight somewhere. We got plenty of time.
But I don't have any more information on that. We'd have to grab Sato to get details.
All
And
right, Bob.
I have no idea where he is right now. He's
I
on
can
one
go
of
back.
the relay points.
Oh, relay.
Make...
Oh, maybe I shouldn't interrupt him on a relay.
Perhaps.
Make what now?
What is it? Make an insight check for me.
Insight. 14. What is my insight? 7. 21.
Okay. He's been watching and prodding a little bit at you. I'm not going to say you're not sure what, but you get the feeling he's been watching for something specific from you.
I mean, I did just skirt his decision-making conversation.
But as we go to, he just says, whatever you intend to do, at least give me some forewarning of the plans you set out on so we do not conflict or have any issues alike. And I do actually like to have a general idea of where the members of my organization are.
I cannot make promises on that, but I will see what I can do to the best of my capabilities.
Okay.
I say that because I have been shut
Thank
down
you.
for a period of time for maintenance.
That will occur. Thank you.
Right, walk out.
Alright.
Man, all these higher up jobs was really suck. Glad I just get to shoot things most of the time. Take a look at Sato's office.
He doesn't have an office. He has a bench he normally sits on, but he didn't get an office.
Oh, he didn't even get an office.
No, they sent him out immediately, and he has not been
Okay.
back to this hospital, hardly.
Is the thing between the nurse and the doctor still happening?
No, they're not in there. They're not in there. The doctor is currently sitting in the chair, just taking a breather. The nurse is not in there.
Rob's still in there?
He's regained a lot of his composure.
Alright, Billy doesn't have any connections to Rob's. That's just gonna be a hat tip and keep going.
Yep, he gives you one. Nope.
No, I don't. I was sitting there trying to think of. My brain went to count of like friend. It's like, wait a minute, no. Billy has
Nope.
zero. Billy has zero interaction with this Tiger Man.
Indeed, indeed.
Nope, I'll go back to them.
Holy
with what I
shit,
got.
yeah, I completely forgot you described Marav as the fucking Frosted Flakes goddamn tiger.
He's great.
He's a big
God
old.
damn it.
He's a big old like, more like grayish, silverish tiger. Yeah. Head him back. All right, you guys have downtime. This is up to you guys what you do with it now.
What's happening when Billy
You know
gets
what I'm doing.
back?
Make a perception check, Billy.
Open the door. 15.
I mean, Sorsha and Chani are playing with an arm. Ima's over there just taking it easy, man. And I believe T-Lock is working on his saber, though he might be in a different room with the guy in the wheelchair.
No, I'm sitting right here making sure nothing stupid happens with the biomass that used to be alive.
Nothing's happened so far.
It's because I have 360-degree vision all around me. I have my back to them, but I'm still quote-unquote watching them, making sure nothing goes awry.
I'm making it run off your passive because you're actively doing
Absolutely.
a thing like that.
Absolutely.
But I did take that into consideration, actually. He's just chilling, lolling. I'm pretty sure his eyes rolled back in his head for a couple minutes there before they rolled back. You can't actually see it, but you get that feeling.
And is Tinu just there messing with grenades?
Yeah, he has a screwdriver. I feel like he disassembled like an alarm clock or something. He didn't even go for parts. Does that sound right for Tenu?
You know, I got our next issues of business to settle out, but it looks like it can wait till morning.
Yeah, it sounds a bit right. I'm just grabbing random shit and taking it apart.
Okay.
So I was just trying to put Chani's arm back. Sorry, Chani.
So she's just accidentally accordion it and is trying to shove it back in, and it's just kind of like.
I'm sorry. I'm
and
sorry.
it spurts out to the side a little bit, splurts up a little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You see the little telltale bubble appear in the top left corner of your vision. Johnny, you remember this?
No.
Hey, my rifle's still base, right? Hold on.
Yep, your rifle is still base.
I'm sorry.
You guys have the better part of the week still. That's why I was asking. This is up to you guys.
Whenever we have a sober Nima.
That'll probably be
Okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so
Nima,
Yeah,
you know what you must roll.
I will do so. Once I find, there it is. 21.
Okay. I need to roll something now. Alright. Day's passing. If nobody has anything else, it'll be morning.
I'm good with that.
And probably, who I talked to for blaster modifications? I forgot.
You have
Most
two
people have been going to the, either, to the two crafters in the group or to merchants in town.
I'm sure Shorsha could help you.
Right. Think about that.
One crafter's
We're gonna
lost
start
in the
off-
sauce, the other one's
I was going to say, we're going to start
Preoccupied.
off with in the morning with a particularly interesting thing for Nima. Assume everybody retreated to their rooms, because bedrooms. Nima?
Yes.
You
Luckily,
sit up,
I'm all by myself.
you stretch, you're feeling okay, your shoulder's still sore as hell, but it's not on fire anymore.
It's a big ass
Yawn,
boobs.
you look over. The fuck? Wait, what? What is that? What is that?
Here. What?
It has been cooking all night long.
Does it look noticeably different from the last one? Or does it look the same?
It does not look anything like the last one.
What did I... Hello? I'm just gonna
nothing.
wave at it slightly.
Nothing.
Well, he's not conscious. That's a good thing.
This is an important detail. Who was sharing a room with him?
Not me.
I know not you, and I think Shorsa and Johnny were sharing a different room.
I think it was
Well, they're the only two
Tendu
females in the
and
group.
the robot, Billy.
Yeah, I think
Billy,
we only- yeah, I
Nima
think
might have
we
had
only
one
got-
by himself at that point then.
Might have.
Yeah, he might have.
I thought he was just in the bathroom. I thought he claimed the bathroom.
a lot.
Only get a bathroom.
I thought he claimed the bathroom.
No.
That was for making his. That was for
Last-
neat science.
Meat science.
If we
This
had a
science, he was too high.
Oh,
If
I
we
just
had
thought he was sleeping in the bathtub.
If we had a three-way room split, then yeah, it was Nima, Billy, and Tinu.
I think it was because you said you wouldn't take a room, you just wander around a lot.
Yeah, I just
And
need
then
to go.
sit down for a bit.
Yeah, I got my own room because of that one. They're the only 2 females in the party.
Okay.
So,
Tinu, what's your passive perception? I do
Let me
not have
check.
it right in front of me. I could go back and look, but it's also just quicker to ask.
Probably higher than mine.
Tinu's?
Yeah.
I believe it was lower.
It says 14 up here.
Oh God, never mind.
Yeah. All right. No, you do not notice a damn thing.
Billy notice
Yeah, what-
anything?
Yeah, wisdom gives
I'm
perception.
gonna roll a d20.
Yeah, wisdom does.
10
Yeah.
10 or lower, you are not in there. 11 or higher, you are.
Okay, so just basically wherever I am.
Nope, you are in there.
Okay. 17 is the passive.
No, you're awake. I asked because he was asleep. You're awake. You heard
Oh,
that.
okay. I don't know if I want to go into the bathroom to find out what that is.
Oh, it's not in the bathroom. He just rolled over and looked over beside his bed.
That's
Hey,
the Chinese marble. What the fuck is that thing?
Where's Shawnee?
In her room?
Are
Nemo,
you
what the hell did you make?
sure about that? First of all,
I feel the need to explain. It is a spherical orb of flesh.
okay.
Ew.
How
How did you
big
get
is
it
it?
so spherical?
What the fucking Xenobite bullshit? The fuck?
Now, Tinu, I'm sorry. Now, Nima, I'm not experienced with all kinds of alien anatomy, but I don't think that's an organ that any of us need replacing.
It's only the size of a marble.
Probably not yet. It isn't. Okay, I gotta be honest here. I don't know what happened. It just woke up like this.
You have a timer clicking down. You have about 40 seconds before this thing's done. And it
Can I
kicks
touch
off.
it?
Do you
Are
want
you
me to
gonna
put
touch
it? Do you want me to just shoot it?
No. Don't shoot it. I want to touch it. Try to pick it up. Move it
Wanna
to the
touch it.
bathroom.
Okay. You open it up.
Fucking hell.
You touch it. And I need Tinu and Nima. Billy, you don't breathe, do you? That's right, you don't breathe. Tinu and Nima to make con saves as it just splatters in your head and just gas starts to explode and fill the room rapidly.
Oh gosh.
This is not gonna. Huh?
22.
Okay.
What is my con at? I'm gonna check.
Rolled
Okay,
like
got a plus
4
2.
natural ones.
Getting
Good thing they don't
mileage out
matter
of
for
that
you unless
ability.
they're doubles.
That's a 4.
So, Nima, you quickly start to back up. Thankfully, you passed, so you get the reduced feature.
That's sounds troubling.
However, Tinu failed by more than 10.
Doesn't sound good.
First of all, Tinu, you're awake now. You are awake. But we'll get back to you. Nima, your hand starts to become some funky colors. But it stays hand-shaped, which is important here. And you realize Billy is starting to look like a rockin' sockin' collar sheer painted robot looking at you with concern and just sitting there idly like hoi 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 hoi.
Hey, that gas poisonous
Okay.
there?
How am I feeling right now?
You feel great.
What's going on with Tinu?
Hold on
It
a
might
second.
get taller.
Poisonous?
Name is that gas poison?
Nah, it's not. It's not poisonous.
It is not poisonous.
Whatever gave you that idea?
I don't know. Random,
Oddly
mysterious.
enough. No, it's not poisonous. You can tell that right now. You are under its influence.
Yeah,
Did
you
it-
got nothing to worry about.
I have a question.
Yes.
Have you ever wondered what it felt like to be inside a tank of centipedes, all walking on you, lightly skittering?
Ew.
Matt, why have you made the
So
funk?
Taylor's just flailing around at this
And
point.
you like wake up like panicked, and you're frozen for a moment, and you're staring at your hands, which is great, and they're writhing. And then your fingers start to turn into centipedes. And you look over at Billy, and as you sit up, it sounds like they turn to look at you.
Oh, he's
They
awake.
don't turn into centipedes, though. That's the nice part. They don't turn into centipedes. That said, they do kind of start to bubble. And then the skin starts to bubble. Even the metal starts to bubble. It's weird. Then little things start to, like they're pressing against this thin, bubbly skin. What are you doing?
He's freaking out and running into a corner, just hiding.
I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, another flat roll.
Oh no.
That's
Anima?
17.
Okay, you don't immediately start running down the halls and screaming. You are currently in the corner going, "Ah."
Hey, Nima, how's the ventilation in this place?
He's just using his cape to cover his head.
Hey Nima, what ventilation?
Ventilation? There's ventilation here?
Okay,
Vents?
okay, good. So
Don't
this won't
need
really
it.
go.
Nah.
Okay, so until we open the door, this is in here.
That said, you all heard, everybody else heard Nima, Tenu's initial reaction. What are you guys doing? T-Lock, you can sense fear and panic roiling off of Tenu.
I don't have sense of motion.
No, but you have a passive insight that is great through the Force.
Fair. That's fair. Never mind.
So do you see life in the funk ball?
There is no funk ball. It's
Sorry.
splattered.
Oh, it just blew off. Okay.
Splattered in his hands.
They are the funk ball.
They are the funk ball now, boys.
Over
What are you
the
guys doing?
comms to basically everyone. Tenu is terrified and a whole slew of other things currently.
Nima's pretty happy.
I think
Nima
Nima
is
made
weirdly happy.
Everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's
Can we cut him off of this?
fine.
I don't trust
It's
him.
important to note for Tenu right now. This sounds like 1,000 spiders chittering and screaming it at you.
Are they like around me or is like on me?
In your ears right now, screaming because that's where the comm link is.
Nima made
He's
something.
just ripping
and it
that
made-
out.
Oh, well, that's
Make another
doesn't.
wisdom save.
Nima made something, and it's some kind of gas in here. Seems to
Oh,
be
that's a
affecting.
6.
As you say that, you watch Tenu bolt for the door.
Oh, gotta block the door.
Make both of you. You have to make an athletics. Tenu, you can make an acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, I'm gonna go with
2-8.
acrobatics. That's a 14.
Okay, nope, he stops you. You just
I rolled
palm
on that
him
one.
as he... Oh no, yeah, you go to jump at it, and Billy, you just palm him, and you're like, nope, 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 stop biting. Why are you biting? No, stop.
Can I climb on him?
What did you just say?
Can I
Yes.
climb on him?
He's palming you right now. You can't move.
You are grappled.
Oh,
I was gonna skip the week, and then somebody wanted to play with meat science while drugged.
Okay, I have a solution until this wears off.
You gave me the opportunity. Why wouldn't I take it?
I'm looking at your hand.
Solution?
Nemo.
Yeah, I'm listening.
It
What
is
the hell's
starting
happening?
the legs are
Nemo,
coming out.
I'm waiting for them to finish talking. Nemo,
Keep going.
open the bathroom door.
I can get out.
Make an athletics, acrobatics check opposed by Billy's athletics. As you start walking towards the door,
Okay, that one's higher. I gotta use my math.
2-1.
Kitty cat. No,
what's
I
yours?
beat that. I beat that by a lot.
Tidu, as you open the door, and Tidu just like hits one of your fingers with a foot and is back, and he's out and at the door again.
I was asking Nemo to open the door.
Well, I know while you're doing this is what I'm saying. He hits your fingers and like crawls his way out. This is a tiny ball of muscle. He's fucking strong.
Oh, man, there he goes.
I had a.
Okay.
Hold on.
What's everybody else doing? Are you guys?
I had a
Are you guys
32
coming
on
out
that.
or waiting? Nope.
Nemo,
Okay.
still get that door, please.
Are you guys coming out? Are you doing anything?
Okay,
How are the girls
Bathroom door
responding?
again?
That's what I'm asking you guys.
For the sake of chaos, I'm going to go into the room.
Well, for the
Johnny,
sake
you said
of,
you rolled you said you rolled a
obviously
21,
something's
right?
gone wrong, and I don't have my suit, which is where my tech stuff comes from, and as such will be more of a hindrance, especially since I can't fully control one of my arms. I'm
So
staying
she's
back.
gonna-
I'm probably hesitantly at my door,
Okay.
like
And
out
a door.
the hallway.
Billy did say there was a gas. I did say there was a gas in the room.
But
If you did say there's a gas in the room, breath control is active. I don't
And
have to
as-
breathe anymore.
Oh wait, no, I don't want to go in there.
You don't
I
wanna come
forgot
back?
about the gas.
But
You
Max,
hesitate at the
chaos.
last second. Chaos.
Chaos.
Have you ever wanted to drug a hotel?
Do what you know to do in your heart.
Sorsha had a bad experience with gas already once.
Did she?
But you've had some good.
Yeah, you got knocked
Yes.
the fuck out
It's
by
important to know-
gas.
It's important to know you've had some.
Oh
good-
yeah, I forgot about that. That was traumatic. I just ignored that.
All right, it's Rapesh. What are you doing?
Are there air ducts in this place?
Yes, but not ones you can fit in.
Aww. Can she knock on the door?
Absolutely.
Production
Tidu,
value.
There's something beating at the door and it sounds threatening.
Do not open that.
Who is it?
Okay, what's it sound like to me?
Threatening.
Imagine the sound of like those big steel blast doors I told you about back on Roaring 5. Imagine something hitting that to the point where the metal's shaking and creaking, and it sounds like something behind it.
Housekeeping?
I'm smacking you with my maul.
The door's not open yet.
He's smacking the door of his mall.
Okay,
We don't need no towels.
make an attack roll. How did this devolve so
Housekeeping?
quickly?
I have food.
I know how this devolved so quickly.
That's a
He's
4.
gonna. If he gets
You're
out, he's
too-
gonna get another criminal record.
I don't
Just
know, actually,
pink.
I gotta. What's the. Where's my maul?
If he gets out,
Oh,
he's
the light
getting.
foil now. Never mind. That's a 9 total.
Just shove a lightsaber through the
Ping.
door.
Ping. It looks like your muscles aren't responding how you want to. It might have to do with the fact that your fingers are centipedes and your arms are starting to wiggle now.
Re-grab him.
Microbiome, no, I am
What
down.
if he, okay. I'm gonna
Make
bite
a
my
con
hand.
save. Make another con save.
I'm rolling low on these. That's a 7.
As you just hit the wall and slump to the ground. As your eyes roll back into your head.
Hey,
It's always drugs and alcohol that makes you fail.
T-Lock, do you have any kind of force powers that can remove substances from someone? I don't know what to call this thing that Nemo made.
The fuck? No.
Okay.
I can stop a living creature from dying, and I can kill somebody. That's about
Okay,
it.
I'll come to you if he starts to die then. Is he breathing?
He's breathing.
What's going on?
Nemo made some kind
what
of
you
gas.
got?
He made some kind of gas, and they're having different kind of reactions.
Bad trip?
Yeah, he's
There
having a
ain't
bad
nothing bad about this.
Spiders?
trip.
He did not say a thing about what it was.
He
He
didn't
just
say.
screamed.
He didn't say. He just screamed. So
Chani,
probably.
Could you like kick him off the call? Or
Why?
however
You
this
go
shit
and do a
works.
thing like that.
I think he's
I ain't hurt nobody.
I think he
I'm
is
just
influenced by the
chilling
stupid shit he
here.
made, so he is no longer of use.
Perhaps, but he ain't hurting nobody.
He ain't hurt nobody.
He is affecting the efficiency of this
He,
call.
he ain't hurt nobody.
I think
Then
we're
you know
good
what?
until he.
You're no hurting nobody can deal with this on your own. Cause I'm
Fine.
not.
I'll wake you up
Food's
if he's
here
dying.
anyway. I'm just going to
You
go to
guys-
the door.
Do not open that door.
But there's food here. Don't leave them waiting.
He's good.
See?
I'm gonna
It's
look-
good
wait.
food.
Hang on. Dorsha,
What?
I'll let you in here on one condition.
What?
We gotta close the door behind you right away.
But isn't there a gas?
Exactly. And if we let it out, it's gonna go to everyone in the hotel probably.
But when
yes.
opening the door, let it out.
You know, basic doors. Entirely
Just for a little
airproof.
bit.
Oh, I
Just
Yeah. I'm assuming these are metal doors.
I'm assuming they're the usual Star Wars slidey slide.
Those are pretty standard for Star Wars doors.
I know. Hey, Johnny,
What?
make an intelligence check.
Sure. 23.
Every room has some meaning of connecting to the climate control of a building.
Yep. I can't fix my suit in town. Nothing I can do for me. And
Biddy,
What have I done?
Biddy,
it's best
Biddy,
if we're all contained.
Your regret is burning at me.
Billy, let me in.
And
Especially
Right,
if
you
the
don't
weird
know
arm
how
goes
long-
crazy.
you
Okay.
don't
I
know
can,
how long it'll take
I can help.
before it reaches the main central through the vents.
Sorsha, on the count of 3, I'm gonna open the door and I want you to run in. 1, 2, 3, go.
Con save.
Concept.
Closed door behind her.
Okay, con save.
Where's the
This seems
food?
like a great.
What about my food?
I'm sorry. I ate it.
How dare you?
According to some,
Don't at me.
I've been reading up on some more recent things. According to some places, Sorsha will be called what's a whole snack.
Sorsha?
Yeah.
It's good.
Sorsha? So as you run in the room, Sorsha, you... Okay, what's... Mmm. Mm-hmm.
This is a gas.
What the hell color is that?
What?
That is your whole question right now. You're staring at Nima's hand, and you want to know what color that is.
I'm gonna grab it. I gotta get a closer look.
Okay.
She's gonna grab it. She's gonna put it right up to her face.
Hey,
It's the
what's going
forbidden
on?
eighth color.
What do you want?
Shush, 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 shush. What color is this?
Make an intelligence save, that is, for Nima.
See?
As you're now looking at the color that does not exist.
What color is this?
You're focusing real hard. Both of you make that intelligence save.
I am debating on whether I want to keep this natural one or not.
The answer is you should.
You don't have to re-roll, to be fair.
I got a
I
16.
kinda don't want to, so I'm gonna keep it.
You could abstain the re-roll. Okay.
I got 16.
Sorsha, you're fine. You're curious. Nima,
Yeah. Yeah.
you take
The one time he actually decides to fail its damage.
9 psychic damage. 9 psychic damage. Staring at this collar that's making your brain hurt that logically should not be real.
Listen to me. Listen.
What?
What?
What do you want?
What color is?
Ah,
What color is it?
it's the
If it's a
algae
new color, I think you get to name it.
Listen,
I'll
smart
name it-
boy. Listen, smart boy. You are smart. What color?
It's
Green or
That's Sansa's
purple?
number.
Green or purple?
painful. What's I don't know. I don't.
I mean, Garple sounds perfectly logical right now.
Yep. No, Garple. That's the color. Yep. That's it.
Didn't even say what I said.
Yep.
She's keeping his hand.
Okay.
This is mine now.
But it's mine. You
Bill?
can't just take my hand.
I feel
I can do what I want.
But no.
okay. I'm gonna just cut in here to just remind everybody. You have access to an entire organization with safety protocols and procedures and reactionary things.
I'm gonna call Chani and just Chani.
Okay, private channel.
Hey Chani, you wanna see something cool?
Not really.
It's kinda cool though.
I don't care.
Fair enough. How's your arm?
Weird, and if something's going around here, I don't want to go into it, so hopefully I'll have a lesser effect than those chuckle fucks. And also, if we contact the overall, then someone's getting in some serious trouble for, you know, creating a biological incident. But if they're just going around being high, and we can hope that they stay in their rooms, or they can just be high.
I'm also gonna hop on a call with Chani.
Okay.
Greetings.
I'm gonna assume no. I was gonna say I'm sorry, Sorsha. You're high as fuck. You just went to the normal comm line.
Chani.
Sorry, Chef.
I'm hungry, Chani.
How long do I let this play out?
Yeah, you can
You
get
just
some.
took my food.
You can
I
get some.
didn't take your food!
You can
You said
get
you ate
some
it.
space McDonald's afterwards.
But I'm hungry now.
Well, just write down what you want and then write it again.
Can I slide it under the door?
Yes, slide it under the door. And then whenever you figure out something else you want, slide it under the door again.
Give
And whenever
me
you
some
forget,
nuts.
slide it
Right
under the
now.
door again.
Can you get me some nookies?
Cut to a few minutes later.
Can I
Sorsha
just-
is sitting at the door, sliding it into the door because of they sealed
literally
sideways.
No, Matthew. I want to write it on the hand that is my hand, and I'm going to try to slide
On
the
the
hand
hand.
under the door.
Okay.
That is my.
So cut to Nima lying
Yeah,
on the
it's
ground,
Nima's hand.
basically. As Sorsha's like, tung, tung,
Ow.
tung, tung,
Ow.
tung, tung.
Stop,
That goes on
please.
for about like 30 minutes, and the room's finally dissipating.
I can't help but feel like I should be stopping this, but at the same time, he deserves it.
She's not doing it with any great force.
No, very gently. This is my order.
She thinks it's paper.
It's paper.
So she's not doing it with force. It's like, oh, nope, nah, no.
She's gonna hop back on the comm with Chani. The paper is too fat. It won't go under the door.
Then find some different paper.
There's no more paper.
Look
There's
harder.
no more paper.
Get creative.
Don't you people have those texting devices?
I wasn't gonna mention that one.
Hey, make a, yeah, go for it. Never mind. Nope.
We can't see what she's doing.
The paper's too big, Johnny. I need help.
You're not in a call with just Johnny. I just said the solution to this.
The paper's too big.
Both of you make con saves.
Kill me.
Who's making con saves?
Not you. You're out.
Wonder how Wheelchair Man's gonna have a reaction with this.
21.
Wheelchair Man's gonna be fine.
16.
Okay. For the next 15 minutes or so, you guys start to slowly ebb out of the haze of drug and sorcery. You're trying to figure out why you've been shoving Nima's hand into the door for the past 10 minutes. You've been doing it for much longer than that, but you only remember the last 10 minutes. Nima, you're trying to figure out why the fuck you've been letting her do this for 10 minutes.
What are you doing?
I don't-
Why are you?
I don't know. You can have it back.
Thank you.
The gas
What
is
is
gone
this?
now.
I lied about the food.
Nuggies.
There were no food and I did not eat it.
It's just written like a Sharpie equivalent, like a permanent marker on your hand.
I tattooed it on there.
I'm
Well,
gonna
that
try to rub this off.
Okay, yeah. No. So let's say for time efficiency somewhat here. You smooth it out. The gas is gone. Maybe you guess that maybe it was not a particularly fine gas, and some basically like the basic filter systems a lot of air and climate control have probably filtered it out. That's done enough. Tinu, you are sleeping most of today.
Gotcha.
You got nosed.
My hand's still a really weird color.
Yeah.
It's black and blue.
Well, yeah, that. The fingertips, at least.
The nails
Even
are
if it wasn't
probably
hard.
broken if you have any.
I would say, even if it wasn't like forcefully, it still was going on for like 30 minutes.
Probably a little sore at the point of dislocation too.
Ah. Ah.
What do you guys want to do with the
What just
rest of your?
happened?
I don't know. You tell us.
Tanu's out. I don't know, whatever a
Yes.
breakfast time would be for everyone. Ta-
You remember
Do you,
you touch the thing, and that's it.
T-Lock, we got something to discuss.
What do you want?
It's about where we're going after this.
Home.
Aside from that, what we'll be doing there.
Not dying, hopefully.
That's on the list.
That's the top of the list.
I mean, I can just sit here and talk through comms, so it's kind of nicer when we get everyone in one room.
I'm not going in there.
Johnny, do you want to come in here?
I don't know
Someone
what kind of
probably
chemical-
should to go make sure everything's all nice and taken care of after whatever the hell happened earlier.
Just
Do you
make
have-
sure all you people take a shower before you come over here.
Do you have reason to believe it's been taken care of to where it won't, be immediate poison and I'll have to worry about something funky happening and then just blade hand?
No, it's dissipated.
All right.
No,
And they're
it's
not high. And they're not high anymore.
Wait, what happened? What? Did someone said like a poison attack or something? Is that another one of Billy's
Well,
brothers?
Wait,
Or
we'll
comrades?
wait till Johnny's in the room.
What happened to that little thing I was going to pick up?
Right, okay. Recently high individuals.
Okay.
I mean, gotcha.
I feel the need to say there's no like hangover after effect. That was some good shit you made. If you passed.
He did.
So, there's mild trauma there. Before she shows up to their room, she's probably going to put it in order and have it arrive there of just entirely too many Space McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Entirely too many Space McDonald's. Okay. You get like a confused, just errand boy basically. He's just like a teenager walking in, like struggling to carry the food you ordered. He's like, where?
I'll go borrow a cart. You're probably fine here.
Oh, good, because I'm about to. And he sets it down, and he like leans back and like does like the hands on your back and leans back. You just hear like cracking, and he walks off. He doesn't even wait for a tip. That poor boy is exhausted looking.
Okay. Acquire the things. Find their door. Knock knock.
I mean, any of you guys can open it.
Open door.
Okay. Door is open.
Room service.
Oh. T-Lock, come eat breakfast.
Why does this feel so familiar?
Already eating breakfast.
Also, come in here so I can activate the jammer and, we cannot be disturbed over radio comms or interrupted.
Fucking technology.
This is frustrating for you, T-Lock. You just had to find a quiet room at home. Out of the way, nobody was listening. And now
I had actual books at home.
You did.
That you couldn't read unless they were Braille.
That's what I'm saying!
They're so accommodating.
And yet it's still preferable.
There are plenty of blind people. Braille exists. Anyway.
Do you want this?
I'll go to the fucking room. I'll bring Wheelchair Man as well. I'm fucking covering his face with a fucking thing, though.
That's fair.
I'm still on the floor now.
Tina, you are unconscious. You failed by more than 10, buddy.
Just for posterity's sake, how much does Tenu weigh? Gear.
He weighs like 40 pounds total, maybe 50 pounds total.
Okay.
Because he had some heavy gear pieces.
I can pick him up.
But even then, he wouldn't have all his gear on him right now, so maybe he's like 20 or 30 pounds he weighed. I think was what it was.
I can pick him up even more.
Is that gonna wake me up?
No, you are in a drug coma.
Yeah, you can't get woken up out of those.
Damn.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
already
no,
in the room.
bandana
with
or
us.
whatever the fuck I
Because I was
can find.
saying. I was gonna bite the first level.
No, you are out right now. You failed by more than 10 and then by more than 5.
But yeah, no, bandana on the fucking Wheelchair Man's face.
Okay. Everybody gathers in the
And
room with entirely
when
too much food.
When I see Tenu on the ground, I will telekinesis him over onto the man.
Okay.
Why did we just
Can-
leave the small one on the ground?
Yeah. You touch him in his sleep, he likes to bite you.
Well, that's why you do this.
You notice through the blind sight there are actual teeth marks in the metal of Billy's fingers. And that is mildly disconcerting.
Anyways,
Mildly.
press jammer.
Press the jammer. Warn you
Set
about.
set the radius to not the full limit, so I'm not blocking random people in the hotel. Just lower it to be enough to cover the room here.
Okay. You have, I believe, what was it, 10 minutes?
Yeah, I don't remember if you said lowering radius increased time or not, but
No, for right now I didn't. It equated
Yeah.
out. It's just, here you go.
okay. Well, next order of business we got is heading over to Dathomir, it seems, and we got assisting your people. But along the way there, we should also be looking for information along finding my compatriots and former compatriots there. And something to do with holocrons that have your group of previously dealt with.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of those. What do you want with those?
I was not informed of the specific ones yet, or what we were doing with them, but that's probably a key interest point for what these Darksiders here are going for.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
I have not been here for a lot of the conversations, you gotta remember as well.
I figured information we passed along. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh.
But since apparently people keep finding out information, while we got about 10 minutes here, is there anything you want to go over with us that you don't want to be heard? Dealing with the holocrons and such, or any other bits of information we should know?
Careful where you go. I don't know. There's not really much to discuss. Just be careful.
Yeah, long story short of the holocron thing, what he's talking about is basically they got one that had a list of various nexuses for force energy. And they have reason to believe that they're going to those, and they have a list over of what we managed to get from said holocron before they took it away over at the Sentinel base, which I imagine they've since given to other people.
Alrighty.
Oh, so you mean that thing that's on my planet?
Yes.
So that thing that we'll probably be heading towards, specifically, if allowed to.
That's a ritual site. No one's gonna go there. The only one allowed there is Matron Mother more often than not.
Occasionally, Night Sisters to perform rituals.
Again.
Like,
yes.
Occasionally. Just to toss it.
like I think I saw once, like 2 Night Sisters go there. Once with her.
So it may be playing protection for that area within what's allowed.
Oh, yeah. No, if there's anyone that's not supposed to be there and they're actively hostile, I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna be honest.
That being said, is there any other Nexus area with valuable holocrons and such that you know of that we might be heading towards?
On Dathomir, no. Not that I'm aware of. I think it's just the one big one.
Alrighty then. Well, aside from our techies here finding information, or just coincidence, that covers up the 3 things that we were given orders for, kind of. Not official orders, just head over here, do the thing.
Matt,
Yes.
out of character,
Okay.
how close are you running Dathomir to actual Dathomir in your setting?
Well, first, keep in mind, Dathomir is very a pain in the ass to find information on.
Absolutely.
So I might not have found everything that you have found, and I might think I'm running close.
Fair enough.
Is there a particular instance here you're
There are
asking
2
about?
ancient Sith temples on Dathomir.
That part I knew about, actually, yes.
Yeah.
You would know of one that I believe I was reading correct is very close to the Matron and the Night Sisters clans temples. Like their
Yeah,
area.
I think that one would be the one they would use to connect with the
Exactly. Like I said, very close. Your spot was a bit farther away because the Knight brothers, well, they live separate. But with the Knight sisters, you would be at least aware that it's close, if
Hey, I
nothing
was
else, because of
welcome
your
in there.
sensitivity. You can't come in, but again, you are still a Knight brother versus a Knight sister.
Absolutely.
That is something just to toss in there that T-Lock might think of there. It is a matriarchal society,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
heavily so.
Fuck it. One more thing. I'm gonna point at Nima, Tenu, and myself. We are trash in their society.
Yeah, let's prove it, but that's really hard.
And then I'm gonna point at Chani and Sorsha. You, for lack of a better term, are queens in that society, only rivaled by people who are above your station.
I'm pretty sure Tammy's considered trash a lot of places he goes.
Absolutely trashed right now. But anyways,
Yeah, doesn't he
Makes
come on a
sense?
planet where he just works in the fucking pits?
Does that make sense?
No.
Yes.
Okay,
Well, Johnny
glad it
loses
makes
anyway.
sense to you. Why does it not make sense to you? You're both smart. How does this work?
I don't understand why you would want to go there if you're considered trash in that society.
It is
Oh,
a
no.
matriarchal
That's it.
society. Men are nothing but labor workers. Or
So
baby
why
makers.
do you want to go there?
Because it's home.
We have a job to do,
That too.
and
You see,
you know,
if it's just
stop
for a
people
job, I
who
can
have
understand.
ethics.
But you call it home, which means you have some attachment to it.
I have a lot of attachment to it.
But you're considered worse than trash.
No, just
That's
trash.
what I'm not understanding.
I'm
So you're
actually
just
not.
considered trash.
I'm actually not trash because I've proven myself to be better than that. I'm an assassin, technically speaking.
you've moved up from trash to tool, I think would be a good description.
Absolutely.
Wait, does that mean we have the same standing?
You and I would be both considered tools, yes. Unless he
that's
proves
weird.
himself he's trash. Or a baby
So
maker,
Tenu is a-
technically.
Tenu is a tool.
Damn it.
Yay. Trash tool.
Oh, it ain't
All
Tenu he's talking about.
It is
All
not.
right, well, all right, well,
Nima.
well,
I
we
mean,
got
you get to
this.
one of two options. You're either trash or a baby maker. Pick your poison.
Certain about that choice now.
But it's true.
It is.
And I have to be honest because that's a character flaw.
No, it's true. I'm concerned about people's choices when we get there. We'll get there when we get there, though. Sorry.
And thus we lost Tenu to the sex mines. He was never seen again.
He's a bit of an assassin too. He's not very good at it.
Oh
What do you
god
mean?
damn it.
What do you mean he fucked the Force Ghost?
Let's be fair though. Tenu would get to sleep around with a lot of gorgeous ladies at the time.
Hey,
That sounds like something he'd be up for.
if he's strong enough and they like him, yeah, they'll go for it. A lot of them would probably go for it.
He's their pocket tool.
But he's asleep.
Aw.
Fucking Max's reaction is
sweet.
aw.
Anyways.
Yes.
Johnny, anything you got to say while we're jammed?
Not off the top of my head. No, not really.
Oh god
Um,
damn it. Fuck off with that.
Something
you.
to remind. I'm concerned. Something to remind Billy of. Chani is not in her suit.
I know.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right. Well, perfect timing here. Johnny, check timer on how long we got on the talk.
You gotta go, like, I'm gonna say about half the time left.
Johnny, have you considered Packet
What about him?
for being an information leak?
I highly doubt that.
He does go everywhere that we go.
Yes?
And has also been at the Sentinel base.
Doesn't he have a secret base in a Sentinel base?
Also, isn't he just like a friendly neighborhood spider dude?
I love that. Too much. I'm gonna try to start just this third. I'm gonna try to start doing this a bit more because I want to do it. Rewarding. Inspiration die for that joke. I forgot about him until just now.
Inspiration!
I'm doing that more now if I can. I love the concept because I want you guys to do cool shit. Take it for the joke as a reminder. For some reason, that reminded me.
Woo! Oh.
It's
DM
just something that
inspiration is forever until I use it. Yes.
It's just something that hasn't been brought up that is a possibility.
What does an inspiration type do?
You gotta. Well, it depends on what one you roll with. One's a d6, the other is just like a free reroll on something.
Theoretically possible, but I would believe in a whole hell of a lot more before I believe that.
I think I am a more likely target for an information leak than the spider thing. Correct?
It is just a spider, T-Lock.
Yeah, it's just a spider. I don't know what the fucking AI is.
I know.
Well, T-Lock, that's the thing, though. You've had that natural air of distrust and confusion from the start there. Packet's been buddy-buddy, which is a much better spot to actually get in and do any of that kind of stuff.
A very particular scenario would have had to have happened for them to have actually been able to mess with them in such a way as that.
What scenario is that?
Not one that's occurred because I've basically always had their data core within sight.
Any chance your suit getting blown up could have affected that in some way?
Well, everything's running fine at the moment. That's what I had to check it for.
Wait, what the fuck's a data core?
Don't worry about it. It's a core of data.
There. That doesn't help me.
What's data?
Exactly.
That doesn't help me. Also, Data's a really nice robot.
Well, keep it in consideration. I'll have this jammer on me most of the time. Probably all the time, really. Has Sorsha just been like shoveling nuggets just the entire time?
I assumed her and Nima
I
had
think she's
both
also
been.
stabbing people who try to get a nugget.
Well, I am eating nuggets, but I also commented that I'm always a queen, but I just had my microphone off, so you didn't hear that.
I did not hear that.
No.
We couldn't hear it over the nuggets in her mouth.
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Nima's got his own little pile over there. He is also devouring shit.
He's kind of paying half attention to whatever's going on.
Thankfully, he's paying half attention. Every once in a while, a nugget is being stolen. It's floating toward my mouth.
There you go. Oh, sleight of hand. I'm not kidding. You can steal one. He's distracted.
I'm also not being sneaky about it. There's little he can do besides bite the nugget out of the air.
That sounds more
Good at it.
Intercept.
Now Max or Sorsha
That's
could
why I said
absolutely intercept it. It does not move that fast. It moves
Chooses
pretty
not
fast.
to.
It does move 30 feet around, but
Yeah.
Cannot get distracted. Her nuggets will get stolen.
listen, I only take 5. I don't need that
Counterpoint.
much.
They're all your nuggets.
I feel like at this point, Sor's leading with one hand, and there are others like
More.
cowboy quick draw high
Not
noon
too real.
moment, like hovering over Arlo's grip.
Mmm.
Arlo is fucking terrifying. Don't threaten me with that. I might have to get serious. Go
I
away.
need to upgrade that, don't I?
Grr.
That's
Oh.
what people
Anyways.
kidding.
Are you shutting
Tongue
the
doesn't
jammer
need
off?
Well,
Or no,
if anyone, if no one else has anything else, I'm going to turn this off.
Cool.
Click.
Hey, anybody want a pet rancor?
A what?
No.
Why not?
Yes.
Well, maybe.
You're asleep.
think we-
I'm sorry.
I mean, we do have room on the ship, at least for a baby.
It takes them a while to grow up. Not a long
Gross.
while. A little while to grow up. I don't know if that would... I don't even... Whatever. I don't know.
Well,
That was given... The reason I said that, by the way, is because I don't know if I've mentioned this or not. They're native there.
yeah,
Mentioned it a
that's-
few times.
That
Okay.
sounds about the day.
I thought I should mention it again. They're fucking native there. They will fucking kill you and eat you.
What's native?
Rancors.
I should present you on my dice.
Remember the thing Jabba the Hutt dropped that chased Luke, and then when they dropped Jabba the Hutt, dropped him in the pit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Those.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
The big bipedal mouth with legs.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's effectively it too.
Gross.
The fucking thing that Luke killed.
Gross.
They're not too smart,
Am
just
I-
send up some grenades
Are
and walk
you-
away.
Guys, wrapping up to continue, or do you have more to do? It just seemed to be kind of petering off there.
Yeah, I'm good. The only thing I'm doing is finishing up all my work.
Mhm.
Trying to see if anybody will be willing enough to see the cool thing I've made, because I don't think anybody's seen this before.
I don't have. I've already looked around. I can't buy any more upgrades for any of my stuff here.
No, you've pilfered so many towns and cities for their upgrades.
The one place that I could find upgrades is gone.
It's not gone. It's just
Destabilized.
not easily accessible.
So, I'm gonna say we'll continue down the week some. If you have a quick something, we're gonna try to make this big work because we got really heavily derailed here, I think, which is fine. It's fun. Do you have a couple days left? Do you have any like a project? Like try to pick up like a project. Let's not get too detailed in anything. Just one thing you want to do real quick, or run around and get real quick. And we'll be at the end of the week for your guys' choice.
Physical therapy and figuring out the arm.
All right, keep up. Just make another wisdom check for the rest of the week here.
Sure.
Is there a way to +1 weapons
A lamp.
myself?
You've had it happen in
Plus-
the past.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out how to make him do it because basically for you, +1 would be getting materials, which you have some left, I think. And it'd just be a higher check to improve your base of your weapon because it's just an enhanced, it's better technology basically.
Yeah.
So it would just be like with other things I did for +1s, a difficult artificer kit check for your stuff.
Okay, I have to make 2 of those because I want my double saber to be a +1 and my saber thingy,
Okay.
the other one to be a British one.
Okay. And yeah, I remember. I've been trying to adjust the craft system as I go, Eric, trying to figure out what's good, what works. Some's
think
been a
I-
bit easy, some's been a bit hard. I'm just trying to find a nice balance.
I think I succeeded on both of the 26 and 28.
For a +1, yeah, 25 was your +1.
Yay.
I'll say it consumes. Well, you got the check, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was figuring that would consume the entirety of the week anyway.
It will take most of the week because now you're not just putting it together. You're like, it's like we were trying to shave it down like centimeters or millimeters of things to get it to just right.
Absolutely.
Johnny, I'm gonna say by the end of the week you could reliably keep your arm mode functional as an arm. Your whip blade sometimes is still a little iffy.
Speaking
But
of
the arm
the
is pretty solid.
extendo factor, do we have an idea of how far it goes?
Hold on, I wrote that down.
I think it was like 25,
You
30
said
feet.
15
I think I put it about
last
15.
time.
Huh?
15?
I think I put it
remember
about
5.
15 last time.
Yeah, I remember about 5.
I think I said I have 15 feet reach right now.
Okay. I need
Because
this
while you did
information.
do good to make it, you did good to make it. It was still a couple of those end rolls were a little bit lower. So your full range you wanted did not get in there.
I mean, any range is better than no range.
It is, and I have to rebuild the suit, so I need to know how far to accordion that particular arm.
Just occurs to you that he ever makes any modifications to your arm, you're gonna have to remodify your suit.
I'm aware. That's why I haven't made it yet. That and I don't trust it.
Fair. You got some time on the way there.
That's gonna be in the ship.
What the fuck was I doing?
Yeah, I was meant to be trying to make the arm, blue.
You're gonna spend the week trying to make the arm blue.
Yep.
Make
Since I worked with arm, could I have assisted with her, formation?
I'll
and
help,
everything?
but I don't know if it counts.
I'm gonna say no because you're busy pulling out the physical therapy aspect of this, and you'll be busy trying to add the modification. Both of you are kind of on your own there.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody else wished to assist Chani on physical therapy, that'd be different.
It might change my 11.
I'll help.
Okay. I'll let that happen. Source is pretty good at physical stuff.
It does not change my 11. As a matter of
Okay.
fact, she probably comes in there with some french fries and just makes everything greasy.
Aww.
You're pretty sure they are ground.
The second roll was horrendous.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I can get parts for my rifle.
Don't say I didn't
Are
try.
you also trying to upgrade your rifle?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna need parts for it. Anyway, I can
For
do
the
that.
+1? For the +1 or something more?
The actual part for it.
Do you know what you want? Because it's gonna sound bad. I don't want it to be like that, but we also have been trying to. I'm trying to start us rolling again. We've really stalled hard here.
I didn't know if there's any shops around.
Well, we went part looking before this too around here.
Yeah, but you went for your Billy stuff. You guys didn't ask me for anything for Tinu.
I figured we were just doing general
you do
looking
know-
around.
Yeah, but he also
Yeah,
does know that there's a weapon shop here.
Just really quick, really easily, is there something you wish to do to your rifle in particular? And I can find a part for you or make a part up, honestly. I'm not going to try to get into huge nitty gritty details right now. I don't want to spend forever looking through this. Let's just.
I'm
What do you
trying
want
to
to do
get
to
the
your rifle real
silencing.
quick?
Trying to get a
Want to get the
silencing.
silencing aspect?
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to go buy a silencing aspect, I believe I wrote that down. Before, hold on, let me flip through my notes. Actually, I have to flip back towards the beginning real quick, because somebody bought silencers.
I did.
I know. Where the... I feel like I had it around 450 or 750.
Just make it up on the spot. It's fine.
You know, it's fine. Yeah, no, we'll do 450 for the moment. For just you guys were in the other day. You're decent at bartering. We'll just say 450 credits.
Okay.
It's arbitrary. This is a trade planet, which actually is true. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So let's say 450 because it comes through here, easier access to stuff, meaning it doesn't cost as much.
Good.
Oh, that's a ways back. That's Eva still on the list there. That's a ways back.
Yeah.
Great. Anybody else? If you want to just pass the week and go forward, we'll go for. Oh wait, no, we need a bio kit check from Nima.
God. Fucking damn it.
You guys keep giving him bio kit shit.
It's his niche now.
I feel like I'm back to normal without the proficiency. So
Oh yeah, you're not in proficiency anymore.
19.
Oh yeah, did I figure out he fucking did that to me?
I don't even know what I did.
Make-
to you.
Make a raw intelligence check.
Nima's
Okay.
not quite the Schmeat master yet.
With a regular D20.
Yeah, we're a D20 plus your intelligence modifier only. Just because you had no reason to really know, but you're also not stupid.
15.
You're pretty smart. I'm gonna say 15. You have a suspicion. I don't think you have a guarantee.
Okay, because if I found out he did, I was gonna bite him.
All right, that's good. You just bite him randomly in the middle of the week as he's working on chemical shit.
Ah, what? What do you want?
What you want to give me?
And not that Nima knows this, but that's the moment where he looks away at the wrong time, and then when he goes to inject Chani's arm at the end of this, it turns green.
Oh,
No.
You were just shy of the DC, buddy.
You should quit with the biomechanic shit.
Would you
I was
continue with the
doing
biomechanic
something
shit until
harmless.
you fix this?
I'm gonna explain to him what I saw and what I felt and what I heard.
It
You
ain't
have-
great.
Do you
What
have
happened to you?
any idea how you managed that?
No.
Awesome.
I don't remember doing none of that. And this, I don't know. I got lost. I was distracted. So,
Hey, Nima.
whoops.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
You ever file those reports?
You have not.
Report.
You in
He didn't
trouble?
say when he wanted it. So I still have time. I think.
I mean,
I
if
still
you
have
wanna
plenty
believe
of
that.
time.
tick, tock.
I don't have any messages talking about, sending the report anytime soon, do I?
Only 7.
You just have a single message from Sato. It's just like an animated GIF of just a pocket watch, and the needles are just tick, 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 moving. That's it. Right now, they're only on the 1 o'clock.
You should probably get on that.
He probably
It's
won't.
mildly disconcerting that you realize it's passing in real time.
He probably wants that before we leave.
It does not refresh when you load out and come back in.
If it stays, continue ticking down from where it
Yeah,
was.
it's not continuing like a minute per minute, but it is continuing kicking down where it was.
Of course he did. Why wouldn't he?
No, you said you wanted something. I mean, you wanted something. Made for.
Yeah,
Anyways,
Johnny. Do you mind if I get back to this later?
Blink,
I
blink.
can finish this with Sato before he, you know how it is.
Right.
Reports,
I'll try not to
things.
smash anything until then.
I mean, it's not too disconcerting. It's just green. I'm sure no one will notice.
God damn it.
Johnny, I think we need to get your suit fixed.
by the way,
Going to.
Tinu,
As soon as we're on the ship and I trust this thing, but more physical therapy until then. And also him having to make more modifications, which may cause me to change what I have to do to the suit. So really, I'm stalled by him.
Tinu, you
Yes.
have the choice of this matter, but I feel like you might be developing a slight phobia of centipedes.
What?
What do you think? I think he's talking to someone else. Continue, I'm sorry.
I'm not making any physical modifications right now. Just color, aesthetics.
That is a physical modification.
I'm not changing the shape whatsoever. Just the color. That's all.
There's no structural modifications.
I'm going to
That's the word.
assume that you didn't mean for it to turn green, so I'm not going to discount that the next time something else entirely different might happen. And we all know, if I make something before then, and then that happens, I'm going to have to remake it.
As a fair point, but I'm sure everything will be fine.
I like your
Everything's
gumption.
turned out well so far.
I like your gumption. That
Right.
works on your projects.
I mean, this kind of is my project. Oh yeah, no. Your suit is yours. I haven't touched anything. I could help you with the suit, but I
We'll
have my
see.
report. Maybe after I finish. Probably go get working on that.
Okay. You're filling your report out. That'll be the rest of your week. That's most everybody filled up and accounted for. I guess that's Billy and Tinu. Nope, Tinu's getting partnership. Billy, I guess if you got any immediate things you want, you can.
I don't know. I don't think there's a way for me with anyone. So I don't think there's a way for me to get my weapons +1. So
I thought you had all your weapons +1.
nope.
You know what? No, for now, yep, we'll be good. It's not. Yep, we're good. +1 is not anywhere near as important in this setting as it is in most settings for D&D.
I like it.
I don't think my.
If I was truly worried about it because of resistance effects, it's not really a thing in this game.
Then again, the things that I don't have +1, I have not used in forever, so it's fine.
Fair.
Actually, yeah, the lever action +1, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think you did, yeah.
Yep, it is.
I guess the week passes. People complete their projects, get their things wrapped up, getting ready as the tension builds back up again. Knowing you're heading, for some of you, to a dangerous place, some of you heading home to familiar territory, and likely whatever's there, in lieu of your luck, isn't going to be simple. It's going to be difficult. And as the week ends, you get the notification a day early that your ship is ready for your presentation and retrieval.
To the space boat.
Wow.
You guys get it? First of all, looks... The outside of it, for lack of better terms, would look more... Definitely more armored and reinforced a little bit.
Hot brag flames.
A bit like the paint refreshed, a bit more just renewed looking there. And then when you guys get to the inside, everything's been, again, picked up, refurbished. Slightly weird, because some people who leave like their workshop a mess has been cleaned up and put back on a spot, like on a rack, organized somewhat.
Did they clean my room?
Your room is clean.
That was organized mess.
You cannot find anything. It is terrible.
They moved my tools.
They did.
Rude.
Never mess
Get
with
the
the
sense,
workshop.
as you're all what they're doing with what Shawnee ordered, that they had to rip most things out, replace the inside, and then put everything back. And Shawnee, as you get to your seat to check, just run a diagnostics, check what it is, just checking it, and as you run across it, you get that feeling of a pilot who can feel the hum of an engine and a generator with a lot of power to it. You go down, your foundry's there, your things are set up, you've upgraded, because I believe, yeah, if I'm right, you upgraded your Yeah.
Spent a lot of money, did a lot of
Most of your
things. I don't
workbench is
remember.
Upgraded. Yeah, you say you upgraded like mining, foundry capabilities. Your workshop is much better refurbished. It does take up a lot more room now. They had to. It looks like they probably okayed it with you there or not. I don't know. But they had to scrap a couple of the more unused rooms that they had to funnel into your workshops and foundries and such. Still plenty of room for everybody to sleep and all that. But a couple like the empty rooms around it were obviously cannibalized for this.
It's fine. I have no problem with this. We have the full-sized biochemist kit in the ship
You
as
had
well?
it. No, you had it. You bought it.
I had the full-size one. Okay.
Yeah. You just couldn't use some of the other parts of it because you actually have to set it up in a workshop and get it all set up. You just were using mostly mobile and hodgepodging. You probably ate a lot of the power bill from the hospital. I mean, from the whole hotel. A lot more than you should have.
I'm sure they won't notice.
Mm-mm.
Well, we have the chance.
As you guys are checking out of the hotel at some point, just saying, there is an extra 400 credit charge for your room. Specifically.
It was taken care of by the Sentinels.
The hotel was absolutely not. The hotel was absolutely not one of the things for the Sentinels.
I remember it being paid for.
Medical payment
No.
was
I
offered for the
believe they said they're going to
Sentinels.
offer for our lodgings as well.
No, not for that.
I made a mistake. I can own up for this. I'll just pay the extra 400 credits. It's just 400.
Yep.
Good
Like
idea.
just 400 credits. That's actually quite a bit of money still for a lot of people.
A lot of people, but for people who can do meat science, is it really much?
It means 400 less credits for your future projects.
Do I really want to pay this?
Somebody has to.
I already made a mistake. I already said I'm going to pay it. It's fine. I'll regrettably give them 400 extra.
More like a stern looking to as the manager hovers behind the lady behind the transaction. Just glaring at you the whole time.
How's it going?
The scowl deepens. And they're just staring at you.
Y'all have a good day, I suppose. As I turn to leave.
Friction grip gear. I answered.
Have 400 credit, including the area for destruction that occurred.
Yeah.
In that room. Okay.
Yep.
They haven't gone in there to clean the room yet. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
They had nothing like me in it today.
He just gets an extra bill in the mail.
The space mail.
Space mail.
Alright, you guys heading out to load up? Or are you staying on here for any longer?
How long from here to Dathomir?
You know, that's the one question I just don't like.
Running in those fandangle computers of yours. Should tell you.
Pulls up the
I
map.
meant to.
Fucking know.
I meant to say.
Meanwhile, there's Matt over here sitting behind a computer screen. Where's the calculator?
I have a really good map for that if you want it.
I'm actually looking at one of them. I'm just trying to remember where everything is because it's hard to keep track of an entire galaxy.
Dathomir is right
There's
up
Duro,
north of
there's
Coruscant.
Dathomir. I'd say probably close to the 2-week mark.
Johnny, you
That's a
think you
long
can get
trip still.
Johnny, you think you can get everything up and running on your suit in 2 weeks?
If everything works inside the workshops correctly, and
We can have
nothing
2
goes
weeks.
haywire.
You think you can get her arm blue and fixed up the way she likes it? Rather quickly there.
Slowly, the
I'm
eyes just turn
not
from Billy
sure.
over toward Nima.
Let's say yes, for convenience sake, hopefully. Blue's such a weird color. It's not naturally occurring in nature.
Okay.
Don't know what you're expecting. I mean, no offense or anything. Just you don't see too many blue objects
Nima.
or plants.
Nima
Well, yeah.
points at Johnny. She's
I mean,
blue.
besides Shawnee, actually,
Points
if you're
points
blue,
at points at Sorsha. Their kind can also be blue.
I mean, that's
Points
so
at me.
That
My
is
kind
very
can also be
true.
blue.
Point out that you just tried to apply Earth logic to Star Wars.
I know. I realized that halfway through.
Also, because fuck it, chaos, I'm gonna point at myself and go, my kind can also be blue.
Why? Why is
I don't know.
We're all blue.
Dabba dee dabba doo.
Da da da.
Are you guys loading up to head out then, or are you guys staying here?
Well, should probably get there sooner than later.
Gonna
Is you
go to the
guys-
grocery store.
Do what?
Gonna go to the grocery store. Does anybody need anything from the grocery store?
Everyone get snacks and go to the bathroom before we get on the road trip.
We have a bathroom on the ship.
Get whatever snacks you need, because we're not stopping.
We have a replicator for food on the ship.
You're no fun.
You're just confusing him.
Don't get fainty.
Why do we gotta do all these things? What?
So,
Am I missing something? Is that thing poisoned?
Eat enough that you don't get fainty, but not enough that you get lethargic.
so
I'll
you
message
guys are loading
Cecil.
up.
I'll message Cecil that we're getting ready to go.
2.
Dathomir.
Okay. You'll go to reply to him that's just, thank you for the heads up and the notification of where you were going. I will forward any information Holiday finds on your compatriots. Good luck.
Thank you.
got
Please send forward communications to Dathomir so you know, non-hostile upon entering the space.
I believe your
I
companion there will handle that.
got that.
But you guys are loading up over all of your comms. You're picking this up. It's not. It's good to note because I know Johnny's gonna check this immediately. It's not in your thing. It's just being transmitted to you guys directly. Not giving up then.
Was that supposed to be
Good.
Baker's voice?
It's you recognize it. It's Baker.
Yeah.
Just over the comm you hear. Not giving up then.
Just jump on top of Sorsha and Johnny. If they're not already in the fucking thing. If they're not already in the
I hear
ship.
that, which just realizing no one else besides Tinu and Billy know who this is. You guys just get slammed to the ground by Billy very quickly.
And then just run to just pretty much scoop up ship.
Just you're good. And then nothing follows.
I need to state Wheelchair Man has been with me this entire time.
I assumed, man. This isn't to be rude, but I assumed you
Yeah.
had Wheelchair Man.
He is my responsibility.
Do we even know his name?
Yes.
Wheelchair Man?
Why do you keep calling him Wheelchair Man? If he
Because
has
Because
it's
it's a
funny.
better nickname.
But that's all you get from him. There were no shots. There was nothing. He just asked this question and left. Not like, I mean, not left as in he was physically present, but he just, nothing else came through. That said, you guys did just get tackled by Billy and then hauled his ass up the ramp.
Ow.
Just calmly wheelchairing the man up a ramp. That was a weird reaction to someone entering our comms.
That was the
Fuck.
guy who put a. That was the guy who shot her arm off and put a hole through her mouth.
Bitch.
Fair descriptor.
That being said, we're good. Now confuses me even more.
He didn't say we are good, he just said good.
Meaning
good.
he wants us
Yeah.
to continue. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Let's home. Let's just go home. Home is better than this. Home is nice. Home is safe.
Well, home gets to wait because I'm not kicking this thing into higher gear until we do a nice check around to make sure that whenever we do so, we won't A, be stuck in hyperspace, constantly accelerating and unable to pull out, or B, just fucking blow up. Or
I think
C,
we
it
should-
sends half the ship somewhere and half the ship somewhere else because it's not mounted properly. Or, you know, all these other
Idiot.
things.
I
The
think we should
immediate
also
town.
check the ship for bugs.
If true professionals were
Cool. I'll leave you guys to that. I'm putting my buddy here in the medical bay because I have no idea what any of the fucking shit you just said was. Bye.
We're gonna check for bugs and stuff, don't worry.
Yeah,
Wait, why do you have bugs?
cockroaches.
What?
Big space cockroaches.
Technology term, T-Lock. Can you
What?
Can you give your mother a heads up?
I will when we get closer. She doesn't like being interrupted.
Fair
That is
enough.
very true.
I'm not telling her 2 weeks in advance that we'll be there. Fuck off. I'll get my head cut off. No.
Especially because you just called her earlier this week to let her know help was coming.
Exactly. Fuck off. Hell no.
This is your 2
Better
weeks
than showing
notice.
up
For your
unannounced.
help.
Anyways,
That was all in character,
make
by
your
the way.
investigation check, Shawnee.
Alright.
I'm
Give
not
assistance.
fucking calling her 2 weeks in advance.
Swish is looking for bugs too.
You have.
Would you like to
advantage.
provide the help? Cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking for actual bugs because
Make an
now they got me
investigation
freaked out.
check. Make an investigation check.
Look for cockroaches. They're everywhere.
I'm not looking for any bugs.
There.
I got a 28.
I
Wow.
reorganized my tools and kits and everything in the foundry.
Doing my job.
You find a signal at one point, and you start to like quicken up and figure out like real hurry, like oh shit. You get it's just to make sure they're comm leak.
We should go put this back on the outside. Or steal it.
You just
I'll put this back on the outside.
hand it off to a worker out there. They'll be like, oh, we'll put it up there. Thank you for that.
I have a 23 for my investigation, but I'll wait until theirs is done.
There's a fly. You can't catch it.
If there's a fly, it's getting splattered with force.
That's what you think.
It's force
Word.
resistant. Oh god.
Worse.
The fly also has the force.
There is a singular mosquito.
Bitch.
In fairness, that is a find and assassinate situation.
It is! And he is!
Hey, with your 23,
They are pure evil creatures.
let me just roll this. I know there's a 5% chance, but I really hope this works.
Nat 20, mosquito bites.
That was a wheeze.
So, You guys spend a while getting everything set up, getting it up in space, taking off. T-Lock, you notice none of this. You have spent the last 4 hours punching this goddamn mosquito, and every time you think you've got it, you're...
I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Whatever nice improvements have been made to the walls are not that nice anymore because they got lightsaber burns in it.
You have sat there and tried to make the mosquito noise before.
Me?
Yes.
No, I have not, actually. I fucking hate
I
mosquito
do not
noise.
believe you.
You can ask Max, I hate that noise.
He doesn't make the noise.
I was too
If
on.
that's a consolation.
It might just be that, hey, I've heard that enough times, and I had to listen to so many kids on a bus or in school use the mosquito thing that it is
I think
embroiled
he's
in my brain.
I think he's just annoying. And he's really good at making
Thank
annoying
you.
noises.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, I love you too. Thank you.
This coming from the girlfriend, ooh, that's gotta
I know.
sting.
It does a little bit.
The essence of mosquito is soaked into your soul.
I hate the noise, but it's always in my brain.
But yeah, no, I am fucking lightsabering the shit out of trying to hit this motherfucker. Force powers, whatever the fuck I have, I'm throwing it at it.
The annoying part is,
He's doing the best
90%
work.
of this happened in like that dojo. Yeah, it is somehow in that one room has avoided you this long.
That's a good thing, cause the walls are fucked.
I know, that's part of why I put it there. You have known anger many of times, but never has something so singular an entity and so insignificant driven you to such heights of rage.
I am fucking better than you! That's
Nice.
probably what he'll hear every once in a while. Because he will
Get back
probably
to
be
that, though,
screaming
later.
that.
I
Oh,
like this has to be reoccurring now. But no, okay.
fucking
I
mosquito.
would say about 4 hours in, you think you got it. And about 15 minutes pass if you just sitting there in stance, waiting, breathing, like trying to slow that heavy breathing, because 4 hours is a lot of exertion time, and you're not hearing it anymore.
I am not
You
turning
think
off
you've
the
got it.
I am not turning off the Shoto Saber that I was using to do all this.
You
I
think
am
you've got it.
I am walking out of this room with the damage intact.
During that, you check over your ship. You don't find any trackers or any signals. Any bugs. You are testing it out some, like you said. So far, everything seems to be working great. You're not running into any issues. What would you like to do?
If that question's toward me and we're all expecting to go, then just we begin.
Well, I have to ask, because you were coming up with a bunch of things earlier. So, heading that way then. You guys have that break time? You have that downtime? There's not a lot you can probably do that downtime for a lot of you, but I know somebody's trying to fix a fucking arm, and somebody's trying to do some more physical therapy.
So
So
they
I'd like
can,
both of them to make their equivalent checks. And if somebody else wishes to interrupt with something, we can.
I'm assuming
I am
another wisdom
learning.
check.
Yep.
I am
Coolio.
learning how to do all of my combat things with my new gear.
Fair. A general martial, so I think dexterity check for you.
So Esha would like to introduce Chani to maybe acupuncture.
Okay, make a medicine check if Johnny agrees.
I'll let her try, but if this
I
fucks up, it's not my fault.
I want to hear how this conversation goes, actually. How do you offer and propose that?
Give my check after all.
Back when I worked at the Chariot, there used to be this nice lady that worked in this room, and whenever my feet would hurt, she'd stab them with needles.
Okay.
Can I try that to your arm?
I'm assuming she had some idea of where to stab with needles? Do you have a similar knowledge of where to stab with needles?
Do you have medicine proficiency? Would you like to make a deception check?
Yes. I have an idea. I watched her do it a lot.
So in other words, not really, but
No,
you're
no.
willing to try. Okay, I'll be honest. Nima's kind of fucking this up. I'm not doing too well making it work. At this
Have
point,
you rolled your d20s
I'm
for the day?
desperate. I rolled 1, but I haven't said it, so it doesn't matter
Oh
yet.
no, her thing for her abilities. Have you
What?
been rolling your d20s for your abilities in the morning?
Oh no, I forgot to do that.
You might want to re-roll those real quick before you do that. Commit to that skill. I'm trying to help people with abilities. It's always a gap between our things.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fuck does that
I
mean?
don't know.
I don't have a pencil.
Well, the days are going to pass here pretty quickly for all this, so just is one of them the number you want to use?
Yes.
Then use it.
I'm using for which one? The medicine?
Yeah.
Oh, and that 20.
No,
Shit, she knows what the fuck she's doing.
For the character things,
Have
if you're willing to
advantage.
try, I'm willing to do
You
it.
have
'cause,
advantage as she like lays you out,
Trust
stretches
me.
you across. You have to probably take off some like a bit of the top or something so you can get access to like the full shoulder and all that. And it's just you barely even feel the needles. You're not sure where she got the needles.
Let's roll the second d20 to see if she actually helped or not. She did not.
double d20s because it's
Aw.
No, this is a separate check
Well, I already
because
rolled
somebody
the other
actively
one.
changed. Oh, you hadn't yet.
No, I already rolled it, but I didn't say it. So
Oh,
it was
well,
basically
this is-
still just
this'll
one
end
die.
up- Well, this will still end up being a separate check because the rest of it's yours. This is somebody actively improving with activating another check with medicine.
Sure,
actively improving.
it
She
got
did.
worse.
She got a nat 20.
No, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying like Nima's not doing a fucking thing. She's actively helping.
So I re-rolled the other die,
I kind of did
And
this
it
accidentally.
decreased.
I don't know what I'm doing.
so it went from 13 to 12.
Aw.
Well, you still got your first one, and you got a second one. I'm saying this is happening over a time frame, so you still got both those. You're not failing. You're just slowly improving. But the acupuncture did help. The response time feels a bit better. Things seem to flowing a bit lot nicer.
So I
But,
should, so I should
Hey,
put
Source.
chiropractor to her skill set.
instead of the whip arm being 50-50, it's more like 60-50 in your favor.
Hey,
I mean,
hey,
it's
Source.
110. 60-40.
Yeah.
That's 110.
Sorsha,
Yeah.
have you tried slapping some force healing on it?
I have.
I assume you walk in while she's mid poking needles into her on his shoulder.
Billy, do you understand what's going on?
I'm not sure if I want to.
That's a fair response.
But maybe try force healing next.
The one that's insensitive in the force is given the most force advice I've ever met of somebody.
To be fair, he has actively dealt with a lot of force, so
I mean,
it's a
that's-
fair comment
that's-
from him.
It's fine, but
Actively
Sorsha
deals with
probably-
it. Doesn't actually know how it works. Just makes a lot of assumptions.
Yeah,
Just-
that's fine.
basically-
Do it.
That's
Shia
fine.
LaBeouf.
Probably Sorsha already knows though that I have done that on fucking Chani's arm. I'm pretty sure.
I'm
No.
gonna assume.
Nobody's
Have I not?
forcing Shawnee's arm.
Oh, I thought I did. My bad.
You guys
No, you didn't.
shit that happened in the main injury, but not since she's gotten the new arm.
Can I
Yeah,
try
okay.
to force heal Jordan's arm?
You can
Do I
make a
roll?
medicine check.
Oh,
Yeah.
my force senses are tingling. What the fuck?
You can use charisma this time since you're using the force.
Charisma. Can I use my roll
But-
that I had before?
But
You have
but-
to. You can't use the d20. You can't use the nat 20 you rolled that
Well, I
time.
know.
But any of the other roll, yeah.
Yeah, so a dirty 20.
Okay.
What the to heal his wounds.
I'm gonna say that's just gonna be a solid plus to your thing to keep things rolling with these checks. You're gonna reliably, I'm gonna say reliably, about 75% of the time doing good with the whip. Meaning I'm not gonna call for it every time you wish to, but randomly I might.
So I should help.
So once we have
It's reliable.
motor control underhand, then it goes to recreate the suit in a way that accommodates the stretchy arm. I would imagine either just whatever variant of extendy thing Star Wars would allow, or just accordions on the sleeve and then a hard gauntlet at the end so that it can still
I'm
seal.
gonna say, yeah. I want to say it's gonna take you part of 2 weeks because you stopped to get materials for shit because you wanted to stock up on things.
Okay.
I was gonna say a week and a half before, but you said you wanted to get materials because that's what you had your foundry and mining shit for. So I'll say closer to 2 weeks as you do part of that and make your armor smith or whatever it's called.
Something like that.
Just a repair job with a unique arm. It's not terribly difficult.
Well, I can do things whenever they're my project, apparently. 32.
Okay. You repair it, and you safely assume that with the way the thing's set up, that it'll accordion right, and then it'll just slide back in, and it's not just like obviously a lot of bunched material there.
Okay.
You have an odd setup for it of basically the glove easily just randomly will retract, so you can not shred your glove.
Well, I imagine it's like a hard glove connected to the little wrist part of the suit, which would be a more like flexible material. So that way it's chink chink, and then it's still sealed.
Well, I mean, when you turn your hand, your whole hand fuses together into a thing.
Yes.
So the glove retracts during that is all I was saying. Otherwise, your fingers in between aren't going to fit.
Okay.
We can have a way. I'll think on it and have it away. I know what you mean. You want to remain sealed because your feet function. I'm not going to take the function of the armor away there.
Okay.
If that's what you're worried about. I'm not doing that.
The only thing I'm worried about.
Not that big of an ass.
Because suddenly, space would become very scary.
Which it is still. Just not in that man.
It's not great, but it goes from, well, that's really bad to fucky fuck fuck.
Yeah. That's most things. Any last minute things? Because you guys are getting close to Dathomir.
I rolled a 19 on my martial check.
Okay, you're coming along great. It's surprisingly intuitive compared to what you were expecting, with a whole new style of fighting. Well, not a whole new style, but a whole new set of weapons. It's not a weapon you were commonly using.
Yeah.
But it works out pretty great. You get it in, you get some of the interesting moves.
I'm also figuring out how the fuck to goddamn walk on the walls.
It's weird, it's confusing. But it helps that you don't use conventional sight.
Yay.
Is Nima still working on his things, and can I
was gonna
provide
ask for his
assistance? Am I
progress,
still green?
You don't get to provide assistance during the time between your suit and physical therapy. But Nima can roll.
We have a 22. Assuming
Oh, holy shit. You actually
just be
beat the DC.
delicate.
You walk up and you inject it. And you realize before the problem was you were trying to force a change immediately. And you inject it. And it doesn't happen anything immediately. Which probably gets your reaction out of Johnny, admittedly. Where you have to stop and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It'll happen over the next 4 or 5 days.
So instead of chameleoning it, he does the thing I explained back in the hotel room. Alright. Awesome.
It's less what she
Commit
told you to
for it,
do in it. It's more of you just essentially shoved her DNA in it and let it slowly filter down. Rather than make an alter to the cells there and let it just go, alright, be blue now. That was the problem before. What you made was extremely adaptable. All you had to do was abuse that.
Is it red before?
Because that's needy blood. Oxygen mixing with iron.
Yeah, I did eat a lot of meat, did it not? Also, I ate some of my blood. I'm assuming it's red. Yeah, that's a fair assumption to make.
Most everyone's blood is red except for like
Yeah.
4 entities in Star Wars.
So that might be why it was red. You know, iron carrying oxygen produces a certain color in blood cells. Anything else? Are you guys going to be waylaying the matron?
I got nothing. About third, I'll say first to second day before we get there. So second to last or last day just before we get there. I don't know why I said it the way I did. I'm going to call her to let her know we are that many days out.
She will pick up because you get. I'm not going to roll this time, just for the sake of this. This would be a bad time to roll for your luck.
Yeah.
She will pick up. She picks up. We'll start with her. She picks up.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Usually you talk first, and I don't really think I should talk first.
'Twas a small test. What do you need?
How many days out are we?
Right now, I'll say about a day and a half.
We're roughly a day and a half away.
And you are
My party and I.
bringing... the individuals.
Yes.
This is the young lady.
Which
With the
one?
visions of the future still.
Yes.
Good.
Also, there's a man in a wheelchair who needs to have gently information brought out of him and like recuperation and stuff.
She raises an eyebrow at the tone, which almost came off as a "you need to do it this way" instead of a request.
It was meant to be a request, but it was very hard to form it as a request.
I'm understanding. That's why she raises an eyebrow at it. But instead of doing anything, you just notice the reaction. You have that mild, "oh shit."
Fuck. Don't hurt me. I know you can do it. Don't do it.
I see. Well, that makes your challenge all the more difficult.
Yes.
You are not to land in any of our settlements.
Of course.
We're to land. I'll have the coordinates of it. Since you land there, part of your test to see if it's even worth our time dealing with any of them is the
Fair.
gate here.
Oh God. Might I request that it's me not be too far away? Because too far away means we're just gonna fail.
It'll be within reason and possibility.
Fair enough.
At least possibility. We await your arrival.
Apologies for my demeanor as well. The start of this trip started very, very poorly. I spent the first 4 hours of it trying to kill a bug. And I have never had my skills tested so much as that day. And I don't even know why.
We await your arrival. Do not disappoint. And just as you see her reach forward to hit the button here.
Motherfucker!
You get the distinct impression with her face that she heard that when it clicked off as you just spun with the saber.
I'm in my bedroom. It's not gonna be a good room. Oh God.
You can't find it.
It's alive in the Force. I'm going to calm down, I'm going to meditate, and find its life signature, and then use all of my dark side Force powers to fucking snuff it out!
Okay. Look at that, it's in your ear.
We'll get to that.
It's weird.
I'm going to meditate on the life signatures, and then I'm going to snuff it the fuck out.
Well, that happens. You're pretty sure you got it. You spend another hour focusing in the forest and calming down. You think you got it.
Because it can't survive a choke. Fuck off.
But you guys are approaching. Your last minute day out.
Time after solving Johnny's arm issue. Could I spend some time, trying to learn how my
Make an
biochemistry
intelligence
stuff
check.
actually works?
Make an intelligence check. Keep in
That.
mind, you have already spent the better part of 2 weeks messing with it.
After 1, 2.
Stop rolling those.
Is I wish I could.
They're
I
everywhere.
don't want to.
But you always have something that can just re-roll them so they're nil.
Yeah, I know. I'm saddened by it. I have so many fun times.
It's
I could be
23.
having. Okay, I'm going to say at the end of this is going to be close to the 3-week mark of working with this thing. You're almost there. Maybe another week of time working with it, and you'll have proficiency.
You almost use something.
More reliably.
Over the intercom.
Then I figure out that everything I did with Johnny's arm is wrong, and I need to redo it. Just cut off our arm and make a new one.
Just come out with a bone saw. Hey, Johnny.
Don't worry about it, Johnny. I'll fix you right up.
Actually, wouldn't it be better to not bone saw it off and just like pull it out of the socket?
It has embedded into her. It is more than just her arm. It's embedded into her chest. It's better than just cut it off and then let it grow anew.
Hey, Johnny, there's been a medical recall.
Am I entitled to benefit? No, I'm not.
No.
No.
Who said
Only
it was
if you got-
optional?
You can
Over
if
the
you got
intercom, directly to Chani. Just before we derail again.
Yep.
Sorry.
I've been in contact with my matron. She said she's gonna give us coordinates and we're not to land in the settlements. We're to land some distance away.
Are where we supposed to be landing frigate-sized? Or smaller ship-sized?
You, depending on which direction she sends us, you could probably land one.
Cool.
Because there are big shelves that can land a large ship, and then there aren't.
That's pertinent information.
Also, keep in mind, because I need to let you know this now, this is a test to see if we can even make it there.
Define.
Do what?
Define. Elaborate.
My planet is an extremely hostile environment.
Why are we coming here?
This is just a Chani. Shut up, Soja.
So does that mean it's going to be difficult, or we're going to be fired upon?
They are not going to do shit. The Knight Brothers may come out with their wooden clubs, the crazy ones, but I doubt it.
And I guess we're not supposed to turn them into a fine powder, are we?
The crazy ones we don't really give a shit about, because they're not useful.
Okay, I'm sure
You can do
someone
whatever you
will
want.
have fun
Knight
pressing a
Brothers
big
for
button.
this. Yeah, Knight Brothers for this are expendable. They're the failures.
Even us that keep our sanity are expendable. So
Yeah, but these are the failures, so
yeah.
you know this at a test.
Yeah, that's why I was saying to Johnny. Even we, the ones who are insane for the most part, are expendable. So those ones, nah, fuck them. I've killed a few in my day. They tried to kill me. I killed them first. Go away. Anyway, they're not the problem. The problem is life itself. Man-eating plants, psychic plants, plants that want to enter your brain and take over you.
So leave
Man-eating
the ship
creatures.
sealed and probably lightly electrified.
I've never seen them attached to metal, They've always wanted to stay in the stone that they're in. So maybe. I don't know. They don't
Okay.
really get anywhere near the temple at all. Like, ever. So I don't know why that is either, but, you know, whatever.
Well, I didn't bring about 15 tons of salt, so I guess landing should be fine, though, from what I'm hearing, right?
Should be.
And then you're supposed to know the way to get from where we are to where we're going, and the things to watch out along the way, right?
Oh, fuck yeah, I'll know where to go.
Okay, so we have all pertinent information taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, no matter where we are on that planet, I'll figure out how to get back. I've been all over it a little bit anyway. There's some places I haven't been. But I think I got it. Anything else you need?
You contacted me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. That was purposeful. That's all the information I got from her. Do you need any more information from me from the planet?
Well, you've hyped it up as being terribly hostile like 18 times now.
I'm not trying to hype it up. I'm just trying to inform you that it is. I'm sorry.
Outside of that, we know it's matriarchal. That word.
Matriarchal.
Yeah, that one.
Listen, you get a lot of practice saying it.
Why?
Because.
Why do they
You
make
have
you
to-
say it, though? You just
No,
kind of
you
know
have
it.
to explain it to everyone.
Who is asking you about it? Outside of the people that you go and talk to about.
Clients.
That's the only thing they learn in school.
Clients.
Here's this word. Know how say.
Every single client I have ever worked for, outside of the Dathomir and Witches, has asked me, what is the government type? Or how does their society work?
How
Or
do you
what
pronounce
should I
this
be
word?
Or what should I be aware of?
How do you pronounce this word?
That too. Voice in me head. So
For now,
it's
shut the fuck up and listen. Sorry.
very, very annoying. Anyway, you were saying
I wasn't.
Matriarch Society. You were saying something.
I was summarizing.
Yeah. Anything else? Like I need to give you need to give me, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Not to my knowledge. Make sure no one gets eaten by a plant.
Just burn it with fire. It's a plan.
Okay.
Just help you people have fire in this group.
Cute for next
I've got
episode. Portia's
fire.
getting eaten.
Oh, what's that? Your fire's actually gonna be useful for once?
Cue to next episode. Tenny's getting eaten by a plant.
You had one job. I gave you one job.
So, like I said, just keep in mind.
When you agreed, when that's the fucking tiny boy.
So, like I said, this is a test to see if we're even worth her time. I'm sorry, it is the way that it is.
Okay, so don't get off the ship and immediately expect to get handed a mimosa. Alright.
Fucking no.
Dang.
This is not a vacation.
Dang.
Shut up, voice in me head!
I don't know where she is, but I know that source is really saddened by this revelation. And
You can pass this along to
think
everyone
Nemo
else.
may
I
have
figured
numbed
I
my
would let
tongue.
you know first.
la, la, la.
Anyway, like I said, pass this information along to anyone else if you wish. I figured I would let you know first.
I think they understand they're heading into a relatively hostile environment. Maybe just say it whenever we, go to leave. Just to remind everyone.
Do you want me to tell them when I step off the ship? Because I'm probably stepping off the ship first.
Probably. I'm gonna be busy making sure that it's going to be
Land
more
on-
difficult for things to get into the ship.
Land on the highest point you can in the coordinates she's going to give you, by the way.
We shall see if we can even get this thing down there.
Or give me, or I don't know how this stuff works. If I get a message, I'll just go, hey, I don't know how to work this. To you.
Please don't try to fly the ship blind.
I can't see.
I mean, I
the
understand you people like to use the Force for a lot of things, but that's just... I don't quite like that idea.
Don't you use, like, buttons and screens and shit to fly this thing?
Looks at control panel. Yes.
Can I see screens?
Not really.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking a rhetorical question.
Sorry, that sounded just Jeff and James. I thought you were asking me. Sorry.
This is why I do not wish for you to pilot.
Exactly. Don't plan on it. Not good at it. Don't want to be good at it. I actually want to learn to pilot something with a fucking gear thingy, because I think I could learn that.
Talk with Packet.
How the hell do I do that? It's a spider.
Just
Speaking of
ask.
which, there's another fucking mosquito in here.
Well, you talk with Packet. If you want to kill a mosquito/bug, you hire a spider, no?
Don't go in the dojo.
Send him on the hunt.
How do I talk to the bug?
You still don't have the spider body.
How do I talk to the bug?
Dude, back in fucking Coruscant.
Yeah, it's at the Sentinel base. I know. I saw it like once or twice.
Well, for the most part, you go, hey, Packet. And if there's anything that needs done before he actually goes and does things, then I can probably go whip it out in the thing in a matter of minutes.
Wait, so anytime I'm talking shit, he's listening?
Sometimes.
Fuck. Do not pass any of that shit to my matron. Just don't.
I don't know what you're talking about, so okay.
I was talking to Packet.
Were you?
Yes. I don't know how to end this call.
How'd you start it?
I hit a button.
Maybe try that again.
I hit the button again.
Like he just hung up on you.
There we go.
Packet.
You don't get a
Packet.
response, but you feel like you're being watched.
Two things. There's a bug. I was told you could deal with it like a mosquito. There's like a bunch of them. I don't know where
Now
they
that you
are.
have a mild moment of concern, does it feel like for a minute things start to whir up in your weapons and then shut down as it realizes, oh no, I grabbed the wrong things.
You got it. Bazooka.
Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Oh shit, he activated weapons in hyperspace. Uh-oh. Anyway, I don't know this. It's fine. And second thing, do you have a ship with like a manual control system with like a handle? Do you know of any? I want to learn to fly.
There
I
is
don't know
no
why I'm
response
talking.
forthcoming.
I don't know why I'm talking to my room. He's gonna sit there and fucking drain. Just. It's probably gonna be 15-20 minutes of him just talking to his fucking room. Just about random fucking bullshit. Because he doesn't know how this shit works.
As you guys get close to Dathomir, you're only a few hours out. You get the notification for coordinates. You can forward them to Chani easily enough. And as you guys come out of hyperspace, yeah. There we go. Come out of hyperspace. You see for you swirling red, gaseous skies with bits of like white cloud, what might be like a white cloud or something with black standing out of a harsh, already unforgiving looking planet. And as you get close to the area of coordinates, It's like a little bit off, like just a little bit farther away from what you can see, but you have a plateau you can park the whole thing on. More like a mesa than a plateau. Do you? Or do
Unless
a
told
little
otherwise, it's time to begin the process. I believe I've
Well, I was
been
gonna ask-
given anywhere.
You'll be a little bit farther away if you take the big ship down. You want to take the little ship down and land on, or the big ship down and land there?
I want to take the big
Okay. Park the big ship. Come down. Make a piloting check as you come down through these like swirling skies, the mist and fog make it harder to see everything.
25.
Going down, it's just sliding through. You can't see anything, so you just flick it over to the next set of sensors. Coming down, coming down, coming down. You land on top of a very broken stone, looking like maybe slightly like a sedimentary stone shale, something similar. It's like on top of a plateau, crushing some basic plants and small trees and stuff there, but nothing that would bother a ship. Landing down, you start to settle. The rock starts to rumble a little bit, but holds. As you land, start to power down.
Well, don't power it down yet. I got a thing I need to do in the workshop.
Well, I meant like go down to
No longer
non-flight
hyperspace.
level. No, non-flight mode.
Okay.
At one point, though, you will get the there's one of your roommates standing out there going, no, we listen to most things you say, and we don't question a lot of it, but when talking to the crew, we're staying on the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. As a matter of
Okay,
fact, you
good.
are to keep the doors not open, and if anything goes wrong, probably time to pack it and get some defenses up.
Okay, good. Just a couple of us were worried there.
I don't.
We're staying on the ship. That's cool. That's good. That's great.
You're not included in the tally, unless you really want to be, in which case you will be put to work.
I'll have to remove you from a number of sessions.
What type of work?
Probably a lot of
never
meat
mind.
science. We have a lot of... I got some things kicking around.
That's tempting, but I'm also curious about.
So
the
do you
planet,
want to be a
so
party member or a slave?
I'm gonna go with the planet
That's what I'm hearing.
instead. Meat
Right,
science.
you guys
can
are
wait.
here.
Okie dokie. Let's go fabricate 3 basic packet frames.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
It's not at this point. I'm not gonna make. What kind of packet frame are you making? I have to ask.
Well, his basic frame's just a small speeder.
Okay, I just want to.
He's
say
in
when you
charge
make
of
the
making
basic,
his
you're
own,
doing the
like,
same.
bigger things.
Okay, I'll say that's pretty quick and easy because you've made it a number of times.
Yes.
You have the tech. I think you have the proficiency set for it. Also, just make your check real quick.
Okie dokie. It's one of those plus 13s.
Mhm.
And it's a 25.
I'll say it takes you about half a day, but you can crank out 3 of them.
Okie doke.
You can only do that because these are the very simple, basic ones. You would have to do any modifications to make it further.
This one's active one, or the go-to one. This one's backup on me. This one stays on the ship. Okay? Okay, cool.
They both slot into sections in your armor. And the one that stays on the ship nods and gets to like scuttle off.
Now, I
They return to
heard
the vents.
T-Lock complaining about a mosquito. I'm sure you can make do.
Mosquitoes.
At this point, Johnny, you hear.
Now, I'm hearing a mosquito.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, now she's just saying that, just like, and that's that. It is real. Do your job.
Didn't make this mosquito body, did you?
You've
No,
never
but
seen a spider of packet form so menacingly back into the shadows, just scraping its front legs against each other.
well, The packet form, let's remember, is the little jumping spider one. So it has an innate cuteness to it. That said, though, it's still a spider, and it can go very fast.
When it hits the shadows, and you just see like the slight red light from its eyes, and you just see like sparks from the legs. That's suddenly a lot creepier.
Packet's the cutest.
Always.
T-Lock, you don't know why, but you felt like your prayers have been answered.
That's fine. I don't know how this works.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I am preparing. So that means I'm looking around the ship for any like fiber cord or anything like that this ship may have.
Just like, excuse me, like with a lot of things, just step on 50 feet of fiber cord.
Ow! I just slapped myself in the back of the fucking head.
Yeah, that's not great.
What happened to make you do that to yourself?
Speedo.
I was scratching
Okay.
the other side of my head.
Because arm
I
and
was- I was-
hand at
that's the
head
left side of my
position
head.
doesn't
I
happen
went to move
accidentally.
my hand. I moved my hand to it stopped itching, and then I went to put my hand down to grab the mouse to swap tabs, and I moved down too fast and I slapped myself in the back of the head.
This is our guide.
That's how it happened. It hurt a little. Listen, T-Lock's blind. He's had that happen a couple times. Leave him alone.
Well,
When you have 360-degree fucking blind sight, you'll walk into a wall or two every once in a while too.
Which way is forward? I no longer recall.
so T-Lock, I'm gonna have you do something here.
Yeah, what up?
When you get a chance, because you know you have a limit on your sight,
Yeah.
find the direction you need to go. You're going to have to sit down and meditate for a short while and make a survival check to try and grasp the direction you need to head based off of the Nexus, mostly, more or less.
I love you, but keen mind.
Yeah, but no, you don't know where you landed on the planet, is what I'm saying.
But I always know north.
Yeah, but if you always know north, north can mean a lot depending on where on the planet you landed.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
That's why I'm asking. I'll let you have advantage because of keen mind, but you still have to make the check.
Yes. That's fair. You want me to make it now?
Yeah, go ahead, because I mean you're gonna have to do it pretty quickly if you guys want to take off anywhere.
Where the fuck?
Just gonna assume you're the first one off the ship while everybody else is packing up and loading.
Oh, absolutely. As soon as we landed, I'm outside. I don't want to be in this fucking ship. I got a 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. You step outside, you sit down. You take a while to breathe in. This is probably gonna take you like half an hour, which is not terrible all considered.
Home.
Listen to the noises, the bugs, the nice noises of the forest, the raging screaming of beasts. You're pretty sure you heard a couple people yell in pain and fear.
The death noises. No place like
And you
home.
feel off in the distance the tendrils reaching out of influence. Home.
So Chani
Circling
probably
around
makes our
you.
little bugs for packet around the same time I'm doing this, correct?
Effectively.
Okay.
And settling warmly around you, almost like an old cloak or coat you slide into, is the same feeling of that nexus.
Hmm.
What are you guys doing?
I'm sitting down enjoying the warmth of a dark side nexus.
Okay.
Never
That's
thought
what I'm
I'd say
asking
those
everybody
words,
else.
but
You
it's
guys tell me you're
fine.
ready to go. And wait, no, you guys tell me you're ready to go.
I have a flamethrower in my inventory.
That's fair.
That is big fair. That is big fair.
Down there.
Nobody
When
would
did they get a
blame you
flamethrower?
at all. When did Billy get a flamethrower? He bought one.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's when we were shopping.
Yeah.
He's had it for a while now.
Yeah. He's just never
I
had a
remember-
chance to use it. Now he
I think
does.
it was that time we went to the alley. I think that's when he bought it.
Back on Coruscant, I do believe.
I remember because I was with him.
Anyway,
Guys, good to go? Ready? Yay, nay? Anything to do?
You
they're
Alright,
good.
nobody's objecting. We're going. As you guys locked up, get ready to load it. T-Log's been out there for a little bit now.
About as soon as we landed, he walked out the door. He was probably waiting at the door, if I'm honest.
Mhm. So as everybody else is getting loaded up, ready to go, you know this is a harsh situation you're going into. Getting prepared, everybody starts to descend, walk out, and stepping out, now that we actually have people who can see.
Fuck you.
Hostile
Casting over the
environment.
distance.
Helmet returns. Hooray.
Casting over a large distance, you're on a mesa raised up above everything else with hard, stony outlooking, very twisted and gnarled plants growing out of it. Down in the
Roots.
valley,
Roots as big as the fucking ship sometimes.
yeah, they're twisting more around to the side of the mountain rather than on top of this mesa right now, but they are there. You can't see the floor right now, these mists that seem to just encompass Dathomir a lot. Which, again, are still maintaining that harsh crimson red. Are swirling in the valley floor. As you guys look off in the distance, you see different mesas and pieces branching out. Trees of massive gnarled, should be dead trees, it feels like.
Bless you.
Breaking a couple places or taking over mountains. Screams of animals, and sometimes you're pretty sure you hear people mixed within all the noise. Sun, even though it seems to be morning here, rising, making everything just, again, filtering through that mist. Red seems to be your predominant color here.
Yeah, the sun's red too.
Yep. Made worse by the mist.
Oh yeah.
Dorscha,
Mhm.
you feel, given your choice on things, honestly a bit uncomfortable.
I feel cold.
A bit, like, a bit, it reminds you a little bit of that when Count wasn't Count.
Ew.
As soon as everyone has stepped off the ship, he's just gonna stand up, look directly at Sorsha. Even though he doesn't have eyes, he's gonna turn his head to look directly at her. Right. This is a warning to you, and specifically you. And this is a very serious note. I know I've said this planet is very hostile and very bad. Everybody knows that, I don't need to say it anymore. But to you, be careful how you tap into the Force. You are not used to this place. You are not from this place. If you go to meditate in the Force, if you know how to do that, it will try to corrupt you. It will try to seep into your mind and turn you against yourself. It is not a friendly thing, even though it feels warm and fuzzy.
Where?
What do you mean?
Where does it feel warm and fuzzy? It's cold and damp here.
I think he means it will feel warm and fuzzy.
It's, to be fair, for say this for Sorsha, it's odd because the air itself is very hot and humid, but all you can feel for the most part is that shivering, cold, dark feeling, darkness.
She's gonna go up to Chani and just like tug on her arm. I don't like it here.
That's fair.
So this feels normal for Tenu.
This place is not a fun place, but it has been home to me for the 19 years I have existed.
I
That
don't
being
like it
said-
here, Chani.
That being said, like I said to you, be careful how you tap into the Force. Using your Force abilities should be fine. But tapping into the Force, dreaming in the Force, might not be.
I
And it's
can't
just-
control the dreams.
Oh, those Hey, might have some nightmares then.
If
Or you might pick up some valuable information. I suggest grabbing a journal.
that might happen. Anyway, if we have to spend the night roughing it out here, you may have nightmares. If we are in my home, or well, not my home is with the Night Brothers, but if we are with the Night Sisters, you will be fine. They have little barriers to stop that shit, from what I understand. Fair enough.
I don't like it here.
I cannot say you will grow to like it here, because that is a lie.
I want to go home. I've been in some of the coldest, dampest prisons, and this place is nasty.
It is a dark side planet, so that's fair.
Most people with any good intent consider it a shithole they'd rather stay away from.
Why are we here?
We got a job to do.
Let me put it this way. My matron, as evil as the planet itself may be, my matron and all of my sisters and the sane, keep in mind sane brothers, believe in a code that is, do not fall to evil. Do not give in to it. The people that are trying to steal the dark side nexus and all the holocrons that we have used to learn the things we know, don't have that ideal. They want to do evil with them. They want to hurt people with them. We don't.
And that's who we're here to stop.
Exactly. That's why we're here. To stop a greater evil than whatever this planet may be from taking over this planet and using it for extreme evil. We just want to be left alone. They want to control everything.
I mean this in the best way, but how do we know that it's not reversed?
We got history on that one, Sorsha. Pretty much any official statements of them of pretty much like you said, leave us alone and we'll leave you alone. Which is why no one
history.
Which is for the most part why no one comes and fucks with Dathomir.
We have been left alone since the Mandalorian Wars thousands of years ago. No one bugs us. Save the time the Jedi and the Sith tried to do a culling, but that didn't end well for them. Last thing I
Didn't end
remember
well for
is
anybody.
last thing I remember from the history book I read on that is Coruscant was infested with zombies for a little while.
Zombie thing. Sorry. I don't mean to autocorrect you. I didn't think about the zombie thing and happening there. Just zombie thing right now is a thing.
It's a no? Okay.
It's a you're vaguely aware of it, but it's definitely a secret for the planet.
Eh.
More or less for this instance.
Coruscant
what
would
happened-
know.
Maybe some people, but it's definitely not widespread. For what happened in this instance, just for you to know, it ended good for nobody. Not the Dathomir, not the Jedi, not the Sith. Everybody took heavy losses.
To put it plainly, that was a rogue in our society. All of us lost because of that. Many of my brothers and sisters died, and many of the Jedi and Sith and everything else that was existing in that time period, however long ago it was, I don't remember, died. It was not good. And that was the last time anybody really fucked with this planet.
Until these assholes.
Until these assholes. Luckily, we have a better matron mother that won't go crazy with power.
It's not that kind of crazy.
The worst she'll do is send people like me out to deal with her problems. Anyway, I need to figure out a way of getting the vegetable to my mother as well. Anybody got any ideas?
Human backpack.
Billy?
Like
Human
to,
backpack.
point the direction for them that they need to go.
Billy, do you want to carry him?
I can carry him.
Good.
Just-
Good. Good.
Tie his legs around my waist, just so they're out of the way of the jetpack.
Half a baby, Bjorn.
Just to be fair,
Just-
because I feel like just to stay here, T-Lock would at least show them a general direction of which they would be heading.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna get all that done when we were ready to actually go.
Yeah. As you guys are discussing this, you look out, do little gestures. What he seems to be pointing at is another mountain or mesa way off in the horizon.
What time of day is it?
Right now, it seems to be
Early
early morning.
Okay.
And you look, and there's a lot of going down into the mist. You see rocky ridges sticking out. You see gnarled trees in the way.
Would I
And
know?
you just get a sinking feeling.
Would I know? Because this is James asking character knowledge.
Yeah.
Based on James's knowledge, would I know what's below that mist? Because James knows what's below that mist.
Unless I'm wrong.
And
it's
what's
a
in that mist?
Swamp, correct?
It is a swamp, but also in that mist and below that mist is where the man-eating fucking plants and shit are.
That part, absolutely, you are aware of that part. I was trying to think of what else would be down there that was like a hidden knowledge bit that I'm like, what are you hitting at here? No, for the plants and stuff, you'd absolutely be aware
Well,
that
I
the
mean,
plants down there are
There's
vicious
also
heads.
zombies down there still. If I'm
Maybe.
honest.
Maybe. Don't worry about them. They
All
may
right.
be there, they may not.
Sorsha, same thing as last terribly lively planet we were on. Everybody relatively near each other. Whoever's the best at looking out, make sure we don't get snuck up on or get jumped by shit. T-Lock, you know where we're supposed to go, so you're navigating. Probably have somebody specifically keep an eye out for things that you may not be able to see. And
the only
then,
thing I can't see is that, and I'll point at the robot.
There is a big issue for you here with how your site works.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard to distinguish a lot of the lethal plants and active plants from plants because they all register in the force.
But the lethal ones register as red because they are they are Sith alchemy.
Most would, but some can camouflage.
very few don't.
That's why I
can
said
camouflage.
some.
Yes.
Hey, T-Lock,
Yeah. What up?
there's not gonna be any kind of like poisonous plants and stuff that.
Oh,
No.
absolutely.
I
See that?
meant
See
that
that
like-
mist right there?
Yeah.
That's all swamp underneath there.
Oh, that's lovely, but I didn't finish. So if I got this guy on my back, he's not just gonna get like pricked by a single plant and die, is he?
Probably not. He probably has some sort of force powers, and if he does get pricked, I have ways of, like, you know, not letting him die.
Well, good to know then.
The physical side of it's great. The mental side, I'm not so great at.
Would it be easier if one of us just hacks away with a lightsaber, making a path, machete style, through the woods?
That's why I'm going in front.
Thumbs up.
I got this new toy for just that reason. And I'm gonna ignite the saber whip, because fuck it, let's go.
Alright. Are you guys heading down?
I'm a little logically apprehensive because our blind person has a whip made of superheated plasma. But aside from
That's
that,
fair. It is concerning.
I mean,
But
you
guys
got.
are
I
playing
mean,
Mesa, not connected to any of the others when I say heading down, though. So there is down is a direction you have to go.
you had a more suicidal asshole with a whip before, flailing it around.
But he
Yeah,
wasn't
but-
blind.
he wasn't blind.
I know how to use it, it's fine.
So, how you guys getting down?
Okay, we got climbing gear, we got flying kits basically across everybody. If anybody needs assistance, tell one of the people that have things.
I can grab a couple
Because-
people and hover down.
Because this is a trial, I'm gonna go, I'll see y'all on the way down. And I'm just gonna walk off the ledge.
And then he died.
And begin walking down.
Yep.
Oh, that's just
Are you guys-
cheating.
Doesn't that end at the end? Doesn't that end at the end of a turn?
No.
Johnny,
Not
No!
this.
I have spider climb boots, baby!
Johnny,
Oh, okay.
Johnny,
Not everybody was able to shop for stuff as we've been going.
Johnny,
Sorry.
I'm confused.
Yeah, fair.
Why do we have to do a trial to help his people?
Probably some tribalistic bullshit.
So
To
stupid.
prove you're worthy!
It's so stupid.
It is!
What exactly is the trial? You're
He
We
saying
could
doesn't
survive.
know.
You
We
say
could
it is,
just-
you
We
desperately
could
hope she
just
can't hear you.
leave and not help you.
Bye!
Sorsha, this is helping us stop the other evil assholes,
God damn it. I'll
I
and
go
also,
back up.
and they're probably gonna come here at some point with the history of this group. We're probably gonna encounter them in some way, shape, or form.
I just don't understand why we have to do a trial to help them.
Okay.
We
They don't
scratch their
fully
back,
trust
scratch
us
our
on our
back.
capabilities.
It is, like I said, I turned around and come back. It is exactly as Chani described. You have to do a trial because my matron mother wants to make sure you are worth her time. It is very tribalistic. It is extremely tribalistic. It's how it's always been for thousands of years here. I apologize that it's that way, but it is that way.
She should do a trial to see if she's worth my time.
We can try that whenever we get there.
Good luck on trying to get her to do that.
Sorsha,
I
please
wish
do
you
not
the
say-
best. She
Sorsha,
may,
please do not
you
say
may
that
even
to
get a
her.
laugh. You may
Sorsha,
also
please
get
do not
eaten
say
by a
that to
rancor.
her.
I'm just confused.
It is understandable to be confused. I am confused as to why I need to partake in this freaking trial when I've proven myself more than capable many times in the past. But I as well have to take part in this trial.
The louder
I'll
you
be
have to
gone for a
say
little
that, the less likely it seems. Now let's get a move on.
I don't like the jungle.
Oh, it ain't a jungle.
It ain't a jungle.
I don't like anything about this.
I don't either.
All right.
Anything else?
Good.
Or am I walking down the mountain?
Is anyone climbing on Billy to just hover down as he offered?
Yes.
Yes.
Keep in mind, Billy is already carrying one person.
He's unconscious.
I don't count as a full person.
Also,
I was not talking about you.
Tinu, you weigh like 50 pounds. Get on my back. I could just walk down the fucking mountain. You're fine.
I'm just gonna have you make an athletics check with Constitution because that's some fucking leg strength still, buddy.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a spider climb, which basically reverses gravity. You still gotta use your calf muscles and thigh muscles
Oh,
to keep
absolutely.
that going.
Absolutely.
James hasn't seen the Medina challenge.
I weigh more than Tenu, though.
That is true. The
Why?
people that did the challenge
Is with
were also
con,
over
not
200 pounds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, only one
Good,
person was
because
able to do
strength
it.
is a 10. It's a 19 total.
Okay. You are without much of an issue. I mean, like, your legs are burning and your core is burning by the time you make it towards the bottom.
It's a good workout.
But you do it. You, everybody
Johnny?
else?
Johnny, can you
Um,
can you do that spider walk thing?
I have a swim speed, a climb speed, and I can fly.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, I don't think Barrett could even do it.
I can't
Yes.
do anything.
I don't want to
Alright.
be that person, but let's...
Yeah.
We're getting late. Let's try to go a little bit smoother.
All right, you two that can't walk down, hold out an arm.
Hold that arm.
Yeah, I'll either, I guess.
Alright,
take
so
one.
Billy, You're gonna make an athletics check still because you're trying to carry a lot of weight.
Not Jappy.
I don't think they actually exceed my carry it. But okay.
But you're carrying 3 people now, it sounds like.
Yeah. Yep.
That actually might exceed your carry weight still. Especially with
Well,
all your gear.
It's a 19 before modifier, so
That's,
28.
Okay. But through it all, you keep yourself steady as you lower. Anybody else left?
Johnny.
She said she could walk down.
I can walk down, I can fly down, I can utilize my grappling hook down.
You guys all descend via walking, sliding, flying in to those swirling mists. They do not feel comforting. That pit just keeps growing in Sorce's stomach, and
The warm feeling just gets
Even-
better.
even Chani, you start to, because of what we established earlier, you start to feel uneasy.
There's juju afoot.
There is definitely juju, and it feels like not good juju.
Fucking magic space wizards.
I think it's a mixture of that and annoyance that she has to do any of this.
Fair.
It's
Slowly
fine.
going down. Go down to the mist, and you realize the first problem. You can only see about 30 feet out.
You want my rifle?
As you all sink down, and you realize you're going into the mud and water.
Yes, I think it is even with your rifle because it's like an obscuring thingamawhat's it, not just like
It's
low
yeah.
visibility.
How
Yeah,
deep is
it's
this
not-
damn mud?
Huh?
How deep is this mud?
Well, for each person it varies a little bit because of weight. Billy is gonna have one hell of a time trekking through this.
I'm just gonna skirt along the top until something makes me not.
You have to go into the mess is a standalone. You have to go down into the swamp to get it.
No, not into the swamp. I meant like not going into the mud.
It is all mud and swamp and water.
Then
It's
I
not a
float.
good spot. With gnarled, twisted, some barbed, some not, branches and roots twisting, weird fruit in a hard cocoon-like shape.
Don't eat that one.
The noise is
Actually,
there.
is that one good to eat?
That one's well, a couple of them are good to eat.
Yeah, the hard cocoon shape. That Johnny said, don't eat that one.
Yeah, those I think actually are a staple of diet on this planet.
Listen, it's a knee-jerk
Actually, those
reaction
are good
because
to eat.
somebody didn't exactly.
As Johnny says that, hey, actually, those are good to eat. Don't eat those ones. The ones that look like apples.
You know, yeah, those look enticing. To be fair,
Eat the ones that don't look good. Don't eat the ones that do look good. Number 1 on this planet.
you guys hear slurping, and squelching of mud and water rippling, and you realize how much of this all around you is alive. And you have to proceed forward, one sludgy step at a time, mud sucking at your feet, filtering into your clothing and boots. The exception of Chani.
I'm just
deep is it
Legolas
for
on
me?
top of Caladrius.
You still
Caladrius.
sink into it all, hit some, but you don't have it going into because you're sealed suit. That makes sense.
Yes.
But as we
Also,
begin,
Tenu, you're probably about as deep as I am in it. I'm probably about ankle to shin deep because of my weight ratio, and you have probably around the same weight ratio to height.
but as you all start your long slog of sludgy mud, mist-filled visions, and creeping noises, we're gonna call it here. As we get any farther, we're gonna be going really late,
Mm-hmm.
and I cannot
When I
do
only-
that tonight.
This guy's gonna die on my back on the way here.
Might.
Might.
AoEs will determine.
It's a very real possibility. I apologize. I was actually kind of going to get you guys in a little bit of combat this session, but
It's
we
alright.
got derailed at the beginning a little bit there,
And in the middle.
and all of
towards
it.
the end.
But you've been wanting to try out your new levels. I think you're going to get your test soon.
I can float 3 sabers.
Yeah, you level.
You haven't had
Yeah.
combat since you hit the next level.
Yeah.
Well, not real not like actual initiative combat. You guys had Baker, who just cheated
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, I get to try out my Force Blade stuff.
So long as we all understand we're level 11.
Yep.
Okay.
You're all on Dathomir, starting the sludge. I guess next session we'll pick up and we'll start to see how Dathomir treats all of you.
I'm doing okay.
This is home. You're at home.
Yeah. Though his least favorite part of home is fucking mud. But,
Okie
you know, it's
dokie. Anything in specific for closing?
fucking mud. No, fuck
Sorry for all the
mosquitoes.
chaos that's been going on. Hopefully we can get a bit back to our more regular sessions on things.
Fucking mosquitoes. Ugh.
You know they're in the swamp too.
They are in the swamp.
But the thing about the mosquitoes in this swamp is they're like 10 times the size of normal mosquitoes. That was a normal mosquito.
Yeah.
The 10 times the size ones are really fucking easy to kill. The normal ones, not so much.
Your arch nemesis.
Alright, we're out. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.